Nobody say any slurs.
Please don't.
I'm
because we
going
are
to
not
say
allowed.
gamer hard R.
As we just do mercilessly off, when we're not live, we just keep slinging everything in the alphabet.
Yeah, the types of slurs we say. Whoo boy, I'm not sure if we can reclaim them all.
The B bombs, the G bombs, the K bombs,
the Z bombs,
the dreaded.
Anyway, hello Silver Frog, welcome to the stream. We are waiting for a couple of losers who are late.
You said that the losers
So
made themselves known in chat.
I'm so sorry.
You spell summon loser.
Hey, I'm so sorry. I was having dinner and watching programs with my grandma, and I realized I forgot my phone, so I couldn't communicate. I was likely gonna be late.
It's okay.
No,
it's fine.
it's not.
Spending time with grandma is important, but D&D.
This is a better excuse than mine. My excuse was I'm sick and I was laying in bed watching a bird get angry. So
yeah,
that was pretty much it.
You know, that's valid.
That's valid, dude. That's way more valid than mine.
That's a mood, honestly.
Yeah.
But hey, it's okay. I know my grandma gets like a little disheartened sometimes when I go up earlier for this, but apparently there's going to be a meteor shower around here around 2 o'clock. And
cool.
I've got no work tomorrow, so
nice.
So that's a nice way of family bonding. Also, sidetrack. Deebs, you sound a lot better. Did you get a new mic recently?
Oh, that was because last session I was in a Taco Bell.
Yeah,
just
they were live
I
for
know.
Taco Bell.
Better than like I remember you sounding in general.
Yeah, that's just the stop.
That's just the comparison.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the horrible experience from last time.
Okay, I trust you.
Also, Gallon, I haven't updated the overlay or anything, but I do now have a Discord reactive image for you, which you have seemed to have set for your character, which is perfect. And I'm just going to put you down here next to the dice.
Alright, cool. That works for me.
Wait, speaking of your character, can you pronounce the name of your character once for me so I know? I can never remember how to pronounce it.
It's Arcadius.
Arcadius. Yes. Okay, I'll remember that.
Thank you.
And
okay. No worries.
And thank you, Vivian, for hosting.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, all right. So first, how to begin this? All right. So the thing is that there were two last times to talk about. Let's talk first about the last time that chat could have been present for. What happened on the last session of the Vault of King Midas?
Yes.
Yes.
I think
there was a lot
Willow
of things.
has a large stake in that.
Yeah. Jeeves, would you maybe like to recap what happened?
Oh boy. Okay. So Willow went to the fortress of the Glittering Knights. Right? That was her name?
Yes, it is it was a temple.
Temple to the Glittering Knights to find Adam. Glorious found that the entire place was destroyed by her old god that she swore an oath to protect her while she's in her fragile vampire state, and then went out into the forest to try to make amends and broke her oath to renew her oath with her prior god that made her become a paladin. And it was pretty complicated and messy, and it had a lot of feels.
Yeah, go back and watch it, people. If you
what happened last session?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Go back and watch it, and you can see it on my YouTube channel. Which, if you're in the chat, there's the link to my YouTube channel.
Whoa!
Yo!
Yes, so all the VODs go there. And of course, if you're watching this in the future, then you're already there. So, cool.
Hello. You're watching this a day in the future on your Twitch.
I suppose that's true, but I mean, how many people watch VODs
as it's further
on
than
Twitch?
2 weeks in the future, it is possible.
Yes.
You need to be very careful what future viewers we're talking to here. Wouldn't want to isolate anybody.
Sure. If you are watching it on the VOD on in the future on Twitch, then I think the Twitch VOD still have the chat, so there's the link. You can go check out the YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
So there you go. Right. So, that is what happened on the last stream session. Now, there was a little bit else that happened that chat has not seen. So, in my Thursday night game, which is not streamed, some of these players had a bit of a cameo. One of the other campaign, the Skeleton Keys, was also in town, and they were celebrating the construction of their stronghold, an observatory just outside of the city walls, being built by Phelan, who we have seen in this campaign earlier on. She was the dead girl who appeared in the mirror. She's not dead anymore. She got better. It's an adventurer thing, you know. Death is a condition. It comes and goes.
Death is a minor inconvenience.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a slightly
Just a minor
expensive
inconvenience.
inconvenience for them at the time, but they made it work. So she has opened her new observatory, and there was a big party, and since this crew was in town, I invited them to cameo in that session. There was some good conversation, and I'll let them share anything that they want to have shared. But the important part is, at the end of the night, well, that's where we're going to start.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Also, Pan, are you
I'm
doing
having
the...
technical difficulties because Steve's
Oh.
being a bully, and I also just don't want to reset my computer.
Yeah.
Because I know my Wi-Fi is a bitch, and it will, on my PC in particular, it's gonna be like, I'm either
Okay.
gonna wait a hot minute till I make myself available or restart it again. Idiot.
No problem. I'll just put Rosie's face over where your face would be.
Okay, thank you.
Or wait, actually, I think I have your Discord reactive image just turned invisible.
Become
And-
PNG tuber. Reject VTuber.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm already there.
I'm not even at my GIF tuber state.
There we go.
Just fun
You're
fact.
now-
for
You're
one
now
stream-
PNG tuber once again.
Thank you. Hey, fun fact, in a Halo stream I did about 2 weeks back, when I burp duck, Discord, OBS, and Halo all hated me while working together with VTuber Studios, so I just had to convert myself to a GIF tuber.
Revolutionary.
All right. So, let's see. I got to.
How does the VTuber made out of peanut butter work? What? What is this, Jeff?
No.
Nice. Yeah, I got that.
No. Okay, but let's be real here. There probably is a VTuber that's made of peanut butter.
It's
VTubers
literally
are
the
weird.
first peanut butter. Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
I want to be a kawaii container of creamy.
And there's 2 isekais about it.
Of
you know,
course.
in some shop in Japan.
Of course.
I mean,
Help me
there's
so-
turn
a
it into a thing of Jif peanut butter.
So for players, I will be streaming the music through Discord. You can just pop into that stream if you want to hear the music. I am legally obligated to inform you that this music was created by Ross Bugden. You may find him on YouTube, where he uploads music for free to use Creative
cool.
Commons, but he requests attribution.
Okay.
So this is a link to the song I am about to play by Ross Bugden. So I will play it in a moment.
Fucked him. I barely knew him.
Apologies to
I
Ross.
actually call hearing that, and I don't know what the punchline. I don't know what the setup is, but haha, funny joke.
As the night at the observatory comes to an end, well, really it's only just getting started. but it will come to a surprising end. Phelan and Morgan, her companion, stand up at the top of the observatory, and they change the massive gemstone, which is the
You want to
center
maybe show
piece
the
of
audience what it looked like?
Well, I mean, right now it's in the middle of a battlefield, but sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because
Because that
I
fight's
know.
not over yet.
the bard and the rat did not do.
Hold on, that's not there. They don't know. They don't get to know about that yet.
I think it's there.
Yes, it is. But chat didn't see. All
I
right.
think
That
it's
is only
outside.
mildly terrifying.
Dude, Sebavan totally saw that because they followed and they wanted to see more of it.
Well, thank you for the follow. All right. So at the end of the night, there were a lot more people here at the beginning, but I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna reset the map.
Yeah.
Phelan and Morgan turned the diamond, or the gemstone, and they began to show alien skies, various different colors and constellations, and alien cities were seen. But with one turn, something terrible happened. They turned the diamond, or the gem, one more time. And they revealed an empty sky. Not empty. A black star blotted out the sky. The horizon turned into an alien, dead world. Rosie and Alistair, knowing something terrible was about to happen,
Shit was going down.
fled. Rosie turned into a rat, hopped in Alistair's pocket. Alistair sprinted out, jumped on Bubbles, bolted for the docks. There were screams. Those with the power, the magic to do so, teleported themselves out. Captain Ingrid stayed and helped some of the other more martially minded people to get the mayor and the other fragile NPCs out. But Rhea stood strong and took up arms alongside great heroes. Black fire.
See whatever the fuck blind the void of sight.
Black fire fell from this black star as Rosie and Alistair look over their shoulder. Horrible creatures, mockeries of angels, emerged from the black fire. Rays of glorious, brilliant light blazed from them. The heroes fought. It was one of them. Ryu. A fox girl. She reached into the black fire which surrounded the gemstone at the center of the observatory. Battled it with her own soul. And extinguished that black fire. Turning the gem once again. Banishing the black star from the sky. But even with the black star blinded, its servants remained. And that is all that we know has happened.
Sweats nervously, looks away.
Yeah, we're never going to Evanmore again.
Let's leave this comment.
That's like the first thing that Rosie says to Alistair when she like turns back into like human form and just like sits next to him and is like, yeah, we're never going back to Evanmore again.
Yeah, never. Cursed. Actually, a horrible place.
Yeah, gonna cross that one off the list of vacation
Yeah, no,
homes.
we've been here. We can say we did it. We kicked it off the bucket list, and that bucket now has acid pouring out of it, and we never had to touch it again.
We sure don't.
Oh man.
All right. So, the second half of that combat is still ongoing. The session went on into another session, and Rhea is still taking part in that battle against the actual boss.
Yeah. We have not actually started fighting Blind the Void of Sight, but that'll
Yes.
happen.
That will happen on Thursday, I
Yes.
hope.
So for the sake of
God.
like,
I hope
Not,
Rhea
like-
doesn't retroactively die.
yeah,
Yes.
well, assuming I
Yeah,
live through
alright.
that,
Yes.
Rhea's just not like gonna be too traumatized to really talk about anything that happened in the second half of that fight. That's
No,
the reason.
100% fair enough. Rosie and Alistair can vouch for you. We do not want to talk about what happened either.
All right.
All right. But following that excitement, eventually, Captain Ingrid and Rhea return to the Gilded Goose and regroup with everyone else, probably the next morning. Rhea is understandably shaken up and wants not to talk about the details of what happened.
Positively shell-shocked, honestly.
Also,
Yes.
KB, this is completely off topic, but I feel like a dumbass, and I feel like I need to ask: are we level 5 or level 4?
5.
Okay, good, because I put myself up to level 5 because I thought that was the case, and I was like, I don't want to be an ass. And be like, what do you mean? My proficiencies are very cool, didn't you know?
All right. So, I suppose I should ask. Are you ready to head out into...
I'm ready to leave
Uh,
Evanmore.
All right.
I am pressing. Captain Ingrid. I am bowing respectfully. I am pressing the leave Evanmore now, please.
It's like button mashing through any dialogue options to get out of Evanmore.
Aggressively pressing X to skip.
Very good. So, as soon as the captain is on deck, with a tired, weary expression, she just looks to Snack and says, "Get us out of here."
Yeah, let's get out.
And never
And-
look back.
Never look back.
And she's gonna go to sleep. And the ship begins to sail. You have some time before you reach your destination. You have one island left to visit. The one marked as the Eye of Midas.
The funny eye one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's good.
Mm-hmm. So, it will take about a week to get there. Do you have anything that you wish to do in the meantime on board the ship?
Hmm.
Any preparations you want to make for your next dungeon crawl?
Sweet.
Also, Rhea,
Yes.
I understand that this is going to be difficult, but can you record your current hit points and spell slots for the other fight somewhere else so that you can be fresh here?
Yes. I will do
Okay.
that.
Thank you.
Okay. Actually, like,
Make
added
sure
thing.
and then redo it later.
Mhm.
I I don't know if I have anything to prep, but I have an idea of a scene in mind for Willow.
Oh yes, I think you have lots to talk about with Willow.
There's a lot of things to talk about Willow, but like I had an idea that I thought would be a good way to end, like last scene for last session, but understandably we're like, no, we just need to fucking end it. But like I think I could make a bigger scene out of it if desired. So I got that on things we may want to do. Don't know about anyone else. Yeah, hey, call out to one of the people in the Skeleton Keys on the Discord. Yeah, we want to get out of Ebonmore. Yeah, we don't want to deal with any of that shit. We have a different eye to catch, alright? We just want to go into a vault, get a lot of money, and like have a nice time.
Listen, we're pirates. We don't deal with eldritch horrors beyond our comprehension.
Good luck fighting good and evil in the void, nerds. We're just in it for the money.
Like when fucking Avalon arises, do you think we're gonna be there for like a righteous crusade? No!
You're gonna be there
You don't need it!
to sell everything that isn't bolted down.
Yeah!
Yeah, we're gonna try to sell them witch fingers that we still have.
Yes!
Oh my fucking god.
I love this group.
Great.
Also, speaking of this group, I think a certain someone is missing from the boat that you haven't added.
Oh! You're
Yeah.
right.
Well, no,
A certain mint-flavored tiefling.
Isn't real.
Aha.
There we go.
I am.
There he is. There's Arcadius.
Arcadias.
Arcadius.
Arcady ass though. Alright.
Oh my god. Stop.
I hear Dallin.
That's how I'm gonna
laying
flirt with
down.
Arcadius and be like, damn, our Arcadius though.
And I picture Dallin like on like leaning as far down in his chair, but like a running nose, dying, or like
Pretty much.
please stop.
No, not even. Not, it
Too
wasn't. It
expert.
wasn't. Please stop like that. It was more like hand out. Like, oh my god, stop. You know, like one of those.
But yeah, that's the only thing that I am immediately thinking of that I want to do. I don't know about anyone else.
I want to grab the wisdom lantern.
I
You
already,
gotta
I
fucking
nabbed it
about
earlier.
that
I
shit.
DM'd Katie about it.
Ow!
I think you're gonna have to. I think you need to sort out who's gonna carry the wisdom lantern because, like, I don't know. You know, it's like it's a pretty important item.
It's
Actually,
very
it's a
important.
pretty
I just-
donko item.
To be fair, I have a lot of spells that have wisdom things, and I'm like, I just want higher wisdom.
And
Well,
like honestly,
you're
wisdom's, like,
you
one of
don't,
the
but
best
you don't
defense
benefit from
stats.
higher wisdom because you're a bard. I mean, you get perception
Fair
checks,
enough.
I guess.
I mean,
but-
hey, if Kef wants to have a silly, wants to convince me to hand the lantern over, I mean,
I would
blushes.
love that scene.
I would love to see Kef negotiate, because sometimes Kef is a good negotiator, and other times it's, well, there's this girl.
yeah.
Hmm.
You ever have
But-
like a term paper that's due that's like postponed by an act of God? That's what Willow feels like about Seph's oath getting that mirror back. Just points at the Ebonmore being on, you know, being swallowed by an abyss and just hey, we gotta postpone all of that, I guess. Gotta,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
no, that's like super cursed. We gotta get out of
gotta put
here.
a pin on that, but that's, you know,
Yeah, nope,
how
none of
that
that.
resolves itself. Maybe the continent will be gone.
Rhea just kind of like leans on the mast of the ship and just kind of like slips down, just kind of sits on the floor, just kind of like.
If you're lucky,
You still have your silver
if you're
pretty
lucky,
eyes.
Willow, the mirror will fall into the void, and then it will have never existed in the first place.
Ah.
Can't break an oath if it
Big
never happened.
brain. I mean, if the god already forgotten like most of the knowledge, what's wrong with it being voided?
Well, the mirror's
comes out-
not part of that, but yes.
Oh, I thought the black mirrors were like a vessel for the god.
Well, they're the eyes of the god of knowledge, who made himself forget about the enemy. But
Oh, you forgot about okay, I didn't think it was about the enemy specifically. I thought it was
yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Like, I
I'm
was
saying too
thinking
much.
it was-
I'm saying too much. This is stuff other campaigns have figured out. I'm not supposed to talk about.
Ah.
Later reveal.
Don't worry about it. Give us the war for free.
No. That's not how it's supposed to work.
Press X to skip.
Alright. So,
We'll
okay. we got
orchestrate it all to get 3D
Anyway.
chess out of her.
Anyway, you
post.
guys roleplay or something. I have some ice cream in the fridge that I homemade that I'm gonna go
What?
grab and eat.
They're just
while
gonna eat in front of us. You're just
Yeah, I'm
gonna
just gonna
eat in
eat
front of you.
noises?
Yeah, eat
Yeah.
while you're amused by your actor's fine director. Watch the angel guys over these mortals while having their. Hey, KB, watch me again.
I think they're already getting it.
Fuck!
Yeah, KB is left the building.
Damn.
Really want to know that
Unfortunately, your
flavor,
bit.
baby.
See, Pan, if there's one thing that I can tell you, it's that sometimes your bit's a little too drawn out on the execution.
A little bit, yeah.
Understandable. Have a nice day. I will say, it very much is a price to pay for like half my humor.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Right.
Hello.
Right. You
What
want
kind of
to
ice
speak
cream
to
did you
me?
get?
Hmm.
What kind of ice cream did you get?
I have made my own ice cream, and it is chocolate and blueberries.
Oh my god, that sounds good.
Oh.
Very nice.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I
I'm
love
eating it out of a
blueberries.
mason jar.
Oh fuck yeah.
Nice.
Classy.
So
Alright.
okay, looks like we've got two scenes on deck.
Yeah.
Kef trying to not die by getting the wisdom lantern, and some talking to Willow.
Yeah. Do we want to just have? Hey, what do you feel like? What do you feel like, Deeves? Do you feel like having an RP scene?
Brad, what do you want to speak to it?
Yeah. So I imagine this happens like probably around the night of the Ebenmore incident, like after things settle the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
All
All right.
And
In that case,
we're just
I
gonna
think we
move us.
should. Ooh.
Nighttime.
Should it be a dark and rainy night?
I mean, that's up to you, really. I don't control the fucking weather.
That's a
All right.
very rosy answer to that question.
That is, isn't it?
A dark but not rainy night.
All right, it's dark.
And let's switch over to some slightly spookier music.
I'm gonna roll 1d100 to decide the weather, and the weather is dragon again.
The weather
gonna put-
horrific, actually.
I'm gonna put Rosie and Willow under the deck.
I return my apologies.
Hello.
Okay, you're good. We literally spent like probably 15 minutes deciding what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I apologize, audience.
In fashion.
All right.
So, yeah, I feel like, I'm curious. What is like Willow's passive perception?
Good question. A 0. It is a 0.
Okay. So, in that case, I feel like it's probably like at some point in the night, you just feel like, you know, maybe your hand just like places yourself like on your stomach or something, and it's kind of weird. It's kind of fuzzy. Very, very much like something furry is on you. Doesn't seem to have a lot of weight.
Oh no.
So Willow instinctually grabs this thing on her stomach and raises it up to bite into And then to satiate her immense hunger, that one little ounce of loss for willpower, she'll just destroy the whole vampire hunger.
Oh no.
And she remembers that one of her mates had a horrible habit of turning into furry little creatures, and has a good sense to double check if it's Rosie.
Well, you do see when your eyes open that this rat was carrying something that seems to lightly fall onto your chest. It seems very flat. But wait, do you have dark vision?
I do.
All right, cool. It's a card. And you see that she was probably carrying it with her teeth. And then the squeeze that firmly grasped as like Rosie's making the panic rat noises.
Rosie, don't sneak up on me like that. Please, lets the rat go.
Rosie
What's
sort of
this?
like jumps off and then like becomes person Rosie and goes, well, I didn't try to sneak on. I just sort of walked up. I thought you'd honestly wake up, but you seem pretty out of it. We all had a long day. But
I have.
yeah, no, it was a lot, and usually I like being safe in my like little hidden corner, but like I don't know. I felt that tonight was a little different, and I felt that maybe you wanted some company too, because I feel like you had a very different kind of rough day.
I did. Never. That is very considerate.
Yeah.
Did you make this? Willow picks
Oh
up the card.
no. That's the thing I technically stole.
Of course you did.
But I paid it back. And when you pick it up, it is the tarot card for strength.
Ah.
So yeah, there's just a tarot card of a person, of like a woman holding a lion's jaws open.
Nice. Willow smiles at that when she looks it over.
Yeah. No, it's one of those cards. I've sort of like found some meanings about them, or I guess I just sort of, when you see something and you just sort of get what it means.
On occasion, yeah.
Oh, wow. I guess in organized religions that doesn't happen as much. But yeah, this is called strength, and a lot of people when they see it think it's more about the fact that this lady's like keeping this lion's jaws open, kind of deal, or like she's not letting it close or anything. But the thing about strength, it's not about the fact that you can open the lion's jaws. It's more about like it's like the personal strength thing, like the endurance, the perseverance, and like willing to keep on going on something that matters to you. Because if you don't, well, the lion's gonna chop your fingers off. But you're strong enough to keeping that jaw up. And I don't know. I felt like it reminded me of you today.
Rosie, that is very considerate. I'll keep this close to heart.
All right, and don't you worry. You owe me no favors.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now,
I thought
please
you
stay
saw-
out of my room.
Oh, okay. Fine, I'll just sneak up to Alistair's pocket then. And you can see Rosie shrink down to a rat, presumably going into one of the various rat holes that either she has made or has just found. You're not quite sure.
Captain's
No
happy
one will
about
ever
that.
know.
It is forever a mystery.
No one will believe you.
Good crime.
See, I give you this card. Oh, why would you do this generous thing? Because no one would ever believe you.
It was me.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that's all I wanted.
Yeah, Lilith
Alright.
puts it on her nightstand.
Aw.
All right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, let's see. I think Kef and oh yes, of course Quadlish would be there as well. I think they're gonna have a little
naturally.
talk in Kef's room.
Oh dear.
Okay. Hey, can I just ask a question, Zen?
Yeah.
What's like the living situation in that room for like you and Quadlish? Like, what does that look like?
He hover.
Quad-
He hovers over me
Quadlish
while I
will
sleep.
remain always vigilant, always watching.
I'm okay with it.
Do you
Oh,
ever get much
God.
sleep, Quadlish?
Just kind of stares at me while I sleep from the corner of my room.
Does he never get any sleep?
I don't know if
I
Quadlish
let
needs
one
sleep.
eye sleep at a time.
You
No.
only have one
It's
eye.
like fucking Aegis or some shit. Like
He has
2
5
out
eyes.
of 100.
He has 5.
Oh, there's 5 eyes, right. How could I forget?
Mm-hmm.
Polish
Well.
casts invisibility when Steph is trying to sleep, thinking that
No.
it'll
No, I like to have someone else in the room.
I don't know what's worse, knowing someone is in the corner of your room staring at you, or someone who's in your room that's completely invisible.
It's kind of
Oh.
comforting.
Well, I assume it's your own personal night guard to make sure that nothing gets to you, right?
Yeah, when there's like really bad storms, he lets me hold the tentacle.
Mm.
Very
It's
kind.
nice to have a comforting friend.
Yes. He also tells some funny jokes.
Now KP has to tell a funny joke.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm trying to think of an anti-joke that a spectator would think.
What happened?
I got
with the
nothing.
Spectator? He died. I showed up.
I understand that being, as a performer myself, sometimes when you're put on the spot, you can't always bring up your best material. But I'm sure I'll get to hear one of your famous
A
jokes.
spectator
one day, Quadlish.
a spectator walked into a bar. I was there, so I killed him.
See? Hilarious.
Alistair just kind of gives a polite golf clap.
Like, imagine you just walk to a bar and then you're murdered. See? Isn't that kind of funny?
I
last
see what you
moments
did
alive.
there.
In a cosmic sort of way, I suppose.
I always think it'd be funny to see.
You say that now, but you did not let me kill the one who feeds the fish.
Well, you didn't see him.
But I wanted to.
Yeah, but we had to go. We can go back there and you can eat him or something.
Yes, if we have time on the way back home, we can stop and let you.
I would like
get
that.
out.
The universe would be better with less filthy, inferior spectators in it.
I love the idea of
Quadlish
this
is
game.
back.
We just do a victory lap, and it's just all right, Quadlish, go on.
This
Go
is
get him, boy.
post-season.
Oh man.
So yeah, welcome to my room.
Yes, I assume you called me in here for more than to just hear Quadlish's famous jokes.
I called you in here? I thought you walked in.
Now you're the one who
no.
wanted to get the lantern back.
Huh. Doesn't sound like me, but okay.
I
said that right.
I
my
assume that
God.
maybe like the way that this happened is that Kef just left a note and Alistair was like, oh okay, I guess I'll go to Kef's room, and then Kef is like, huh, it sounds like I didn't do that, and Alistair just kind of blinks for a second with a dumbfounded smile and has no idea how to respond.
Yeah.
Steph said something in passing, passive aggressively, and then Rhea wanted to make amends, and then Steph's like, no, it's fine.
God, I can't believe Cap. Well, I can't believe Cap is gaslighting, but at the same time.
Do you have the note I left?
I pull out the note and I hand it to Kef.
Sure does look like my handwriting. Alright. So on this next adventure, we have this special lantern that makes you very, very wise. I think. I would like to carry it in the next vault, dungeon, place. Bye.
Well, normally I'd just hand it over, but you know, I've become such a fan of the way that you do things, Doctor. You
Oh, I
know,
see.
favors and requests. It's a very amusing form of transaction.
Oh, I see. A real quick side tangent. Hey, KB.
Yeah.
I assume the characters don't know the inner machinations of your chaotic point system?
That is correct.
Okay. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Resume. So, you want to strike a deal, huh?
I'm not really that much of a hard bargain, but I'd like to see what we can arrange.
Sure, anything. I'll do anything, literally.
Anything, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
I guess we can just keep it vague and say that you owe me one.
Aw, man. Kev starts putting back on his clothes.
Okay.
What? Okay.
I mean,
what
Doctor,
clothes are
Doctor,
you
really,
wearing? You
if
have
that's
like.
what you were after all along, you should have just said so.
Nah,
Oh
that's what
my
usually
goodness.
people are after.
I also love their implication, like, well, I'll put back my clothes. You guys have like jeans and some bindings, like.
Yeah.
What part are you accidentally slipping
My
off?
bindings take a half hour to take off and a half hour to put on.
It's like fucking full metal armor.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking
Usually
god.
when people show up in my room unannounced with a spooky note with apparently my handwriting, usually that's what they're after. Happened with a few of the crew members, I think. Whoever keeps writing these notes.
Well, I'm quite flattered, Doctor. Maybe we can arrange something at another time.
Okay. Yeah, sure, I can owe you a favor.
All right. Well,
I'll put it in my notebook. Go to my notebook. Okay, okay, one second. Just wait there. I owe the spicy one a single lethal favor.
Lethal?
Lethal?
Alistair's eyebrows raise a little bit when you say lethal, but he doesn't necessarily correct you.
Oh.
It's an important distinction.
I mean, if Alistair requires a lethal favor, well, he has one.
Our favor
And-
system has evolved to like a tiered system where there's not roughing someone up, knocking someone unconscious, full lethal, and they're varying currencies of favor.
Is this the wording we shall decide on? I owe the spicy one a single lethal favor?
Sure. I don't necessarily know if my favor will be lethal, but I suppose if it is, then it covers all of our bases.
I mean, no, not exactly. I mean, if the favor is non-lethal, I wouldn't be obliged to do it. This is a single lethal favor.
I'm afraid that I don't necessarily have a use for a lethal favor.
Okay.
Currently.
Okay, let me rephrase here. I owe the spicy one a single favor. Can maybe be lethal. If
That
they
is-
are a fun person.
All right. That sounds better.
Quadlish, why are you taking off your clothes? Oh wait, you don't wear clothes.
Quadlish does not wear clothes. Quadlish has no body.
What about a nice sweater, Quadlish?
And Gallon, thank you so much for all the bits. I truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Ah, yeah, get those biddies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. Next time we go to town, I'm gonna look for a spectator sweater.
Oh, I think it would be quite nice to knit Quadlish a nice fresh sweater.
I think a red one, so he's red and green, very festive.
Ah, yes, that would look quite great. Maybe even put a few stars onto it just for little accents to make it pop.
Where would I wear a sweater? I don't have a body. I'm just.
It'll make Seth look cooler by comparison. You know.
Now
Are
we
you
should get matching
suggesting-
sweaters.
Are you suggesting that you just hang a sweater off of me?
We should get
Well,
matching
there's
sweaters.
a will, there's a way. I'm sure that we could knit something that would accommodate for your many tentacular tentacles.
I mean, like, you really just gotta, like, I feel like the sleeves is gonna be, like, the easy part. It's really, like, how wide is, like, the neck gonna be is, like, the hard part, I think.
Gonna be all neck.
Just gonna be a tube.
Tube top.
Well, if I have one questionably lethal favor in writing, then I guess I can give you what you want. I'm going to unclip the lantern and just place it on your desk.
Hog.
Canonically has decreed Pog.
Alistair just kind of nods and says, Hog.
Alright, we're clipping that.
What color is this lantern?
I don't remember if KB gave it an actual description, but I always kind of imagined it to be like a really pretty color of blue. I usually just associate the color blue with wisdom, so I kind of
Alright.
imagined that it was a very...
Blue is the color of wisdom in the Zelda series.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
associate it with blue.
Yeah.
Yes. But this lantern has handmade art by my friend Sean. So
Oh, right, I forgot.
I remember it.
So I have to find where that art is because I apparently deleted it from there like a dummy.
It's okay.
But I can find it real quick. Let's see. I bet it's probably in my library here. Lantern. It's got to be called Lantern. Yes, Lantern of the Lightbringer.
I do think you have rather good taste, Doctor. It is quite an exquisite lamp.
Yes, quite good taste indeed. I'm gonna lick the lantern.
No.
It tastes like metal. Iron.
This is the first time someone's gotten a close-up on Seph's tongue, which is about 7.5 inches long.
Oh my god.
That's a unit.
That is an absolute unit. Alistair kind of just looks at it like, you know, he wants to look away, but you can't.
Make sure someone jots it down in the Wikipedia articles.
Also, Kev, I really love that you say this is the first time anyone's got a close-up look at his tongue. You literally, like, directly licked Alistair.
Yeah, I was like behind you or something.
Oh my god.
Okay. That makes it worse.
Yeah.
You licked our faces more than you'd actually talk to us.
I don't know about that.
Is there anything you can tell about the lantern by the way it tastes, Doctor?
I think this is how he attunes to it.
What color is the
No,
lantern?
he has to light it in order to attune to it.
What color is the lantern again?
It's on the screen right now.
Ah,
It's gray. Grayish
mm,
green.
It definitely does not taste like stones. That's all I
No.
can say for right now.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty more interesting things that you're going to learn about this lantern.
Yes, I think so. Okay, would you like any medicine while you're here?
Sure.
All right, Kef, I've added the mod on the lantern to your character sheet, so your wisdom is now set to 19. Congratulations, your AC is now a 16 instead of what it was before.
Cool.
Ooh, you got good AC now.
Nice.
Yes. Here, take these. I'm gonna give Alistair 3 bulbs of garlic.
Wow.
Give me medicine, sure.
I've heard about certain medicinal properties that garlic has.
Don't believe the hype about vampires, though. I've already tested that.
That's true. That's only a Dracula thing.
3. I'm writing this in my inventory. 3 bulbs of garlic.
Beautiful.
What'd you do to Willow when she was sleeping?
No, I get it. As far as I know, that's only a Dracula thing. Like Dracula
I can
specifically
add
had a garlic
some-
allergy, and that's why it works.
I can add some spice to the next dish I'm cooking.
I think you're good. Hey, Lux, I think you're confusing that with another character that has cooking proficiency.
I don't have cooking proficiency, but that doesn't mean I can't try.
I know. I just felt like I had to go for that deep cut for you.
I know. I do have another character that has cooking proficiency, and he's very stupid, but...
So he is like a dumb golden retriever.
Let me think here.
Right.
Hey,
So,
KB,
Kef,
here's an NPC idea. The
mhm,
Rock Golem NPC, awesome
mhm.
at cooking.
Do you smell what the rock is cooking?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can smell it really good.
Yeah, it's dirt.
I played a dwarven chef in a Torchbearer game a couple of times. His name was Hidden Glitter Mountain. Dwarven chef. His goal in life was to explore strange new worlds, find new monsters, and eat them.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what's more noble than that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, there's nothing.
I have a question, KB.
Yeah.
Do I know about Alistair's hot mom?
I don't remember how much of that was discussed out of character, or rather in. I don't remember how much of that was shared. So I'm gonna look to Alistair to answer that question.
I mean,
Alistair,
you
when
probably...
you found the portrait of your hot mom, did you mention? Oh yeah, that's my demon stepmom.
I maybe mentioned it to Rosie, but I don't think he made it just public to everybody.
Rosie, did you make it public to everyone?
I don't feel like it's come up.
Oh dear.
Like, if anything, maybe she may have joked around with it, with like, in like her typical bullying with like Rhea, but like, that's like the only time of context I could think that being brought up.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way. You probably, when you were at the library, you probably saw him, like, looking at a portrait of, like, that tiefling, but he didn't say anything to you about it, so unless you just, like, already connected the dots, you wouldn't know that that's their tiefling lineage.
Gotcha. I don't think I'd know that. Hey, Alistair, I was wondering if you could help me test something.
What is it that you need help with?
Scrolling my notebook here. I have this mirror. I was wondering if you could hold it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out the jet black mirror. And gesture, I'm gonna hold it by the sides and put the reflective part towards Alistair. And extend my arms to let them grasp the handle.
I am going to firmly grasp the mirror handle.
I'm gonna let go and let you look at yourself in it.
I perceive.
All right. Hmm.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Alistair, this mirror seems a very poor mirror. It's black as night, and you can only vaguely, barely make out something that might be your reflection.
Hmm.
Well, I'll be... Okay, I'll have it back.
It's an interesting mirror, not quite as reflective as I thought, but it's a brilliant piece of craftsmanship.
Oh wait, you are a tiefling. Make an Arcana check.
Oh. Let me get my... I don't have my stats open. Give me a sec. Arcana. Oof.
Yeah.
It's a mirror.
Yeah.
Ah.
Of course, you were in the doorway. You saw Kef talking to this mirror before.
Yeah.
Back on the Key Island.
Yeah.
So just a mirror. Okay, I'm gonna extend my hands to take it back.
Yeah, just an inconspicuous little mirror that you talk to quite frequently. Alistair hands it back to you.
Thank you, thank you. I met a girl in it once.
Was she nice? What was
Yeah,
she
very nice.
like?
Heckin' cool. I'm gonna put the mirror in my satchel sack.
Did she have a name?
Amy, did I learn her name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was...
Her name was Faye
Looks
Lynn.
over at God.
I mean, Zed knows her name. If it was did she give it to you? And I'm 100% certain that she would have. So Zed says the name Phelan. Alistair, you have PTSD flashbacks to Ebonmore. And
Phelan!
Yeah.
Cool,
Oh.
right?
You okay? Have some garlic.
I'm not
It's good for it.
exactly sure if eating a raw clove of garlic is going to improve my mood, Doctor.
See, if you
It's
toast the
antibacterial.
garlic with a little bit of salt, it's really good.
Yeah, I might go do that. Have fun with your experiments, Doctor.
Thank you. Okay,
Um,
Quadlish, time to go for round 4.
Alistair is going to turn around and just very quickly close the door, and he's gonna kind of just do that thing where it's you close the door and then you just kind of lean against it and just slink down to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to bust open my door right now.
Oh no!
Come, Quadlish, we must go to the deck.
Oh dear.
All right. Kef knocks Alistair over.
Why were you there? That's in front of a door.
I am aware. I wasn't expecting you to come out that quickly after me.
Put some garlic on that, it'll help.
Fine words of advice, Doctor.
I also have a potion with some white powder I found. I don't know if it works yet.
Uh-huh.
You wanna test that?
I'm sure I can just walk it off. Thank you for your concern.
Sure, there's a rat around here that'll drink it. Hey, Rosie, got some liquid for you.
I've got some liquid for you. That is such a
Well,
I
powerful.
feel like
yeah.
even Rosie's not gonna go for this.
Yeah.
No.
It'd be the worst thing if Rosie has been trained to do this, and this is a regular routine thing that Steph just says, "Got some liquid for you," and Rosie just runs up like a
Oh,
dog.
pour
and
some
starts
liquid.
guzzling.
Chugs it.
Oh, heck yeah, liquid!
I love
Yeah.
mysterious liquids.
Oh yeah, mysterious liquid Thursdays.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to let Rosie drink any mysterious
Well, that's good,
substances from
'cause
Dr.
Rosie
Kev
is not
right
the-
now.
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
Rosie isn't like that.
Baby.
Yep.
As Kef was leaving the room, he was
Mhm.
paging through his book of diseases and looking for
Yeah.
diseases of the mind.
Okay. I'm not sure what it is you're looking for specifically.
Oh no, it's just letting that be in part of the story.
All right. You
Uh,
hear that, you hear that? The doctor thinks you're all mentally unwell.
Oh
no,
dear.
well,
Yeah, I
and-
think
here's
the
the
crew is
thing.
done well.
In Kef's
Yeah, the
defense,
crew.
he's not
Mm.
wrong. Alistair is mentally ill and unwell.
And like, is Rosie sane?
What Kev's wrong with that is that Kev thinks that
Probably could
he's
be
above it.
argued if like mentally ill, but like she's still living her best life with like a few modern incidents aside.
Of course, we're
Mhm.
mentally unwell. We're pirates. We wouldn't be here otherwise.
I don't know, Rosie literally showed up here because like, oh dude, you guys will just give me the food and housing? Sure.
And healthcare, heck yeah.
Yeah, it's like I
Yeah,
don't
we
even know
did-
what fucking healthcare
I mean,
is.
hey.
But fuck yeah.
Listen, you can go on a pirate ship. You can just cry about your problems, and the waves of the ocean will drown them out. You can be morally questionable. You have free healthcare. I mean, what mentally ill person wouldn't want to board a pirate ship?
The end of it all,
Also,
you just
most
die young,
important is
violently.
gay.
Seth is
Who-
looking at the.
Who needs
page
healthcare
of
if you just
narcissist
die when
right now.
you're 25?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So true, bestie.
I'm
Wow,
a page
25? Ooh,
personality disorders in
man.
my book.
All right. Yeah. You see them. All their faces are there.
Kev's just writing in his notebook, these inmates, and then just licks the back of the notebook to like roll long, as if he's not insane too.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna take out my notebook and show it to Alistair
Mm-hmm.
and
So
show them the notes I have on them.
What kind of notes do you have on me, Doctor?
There's one bold word that says spicy.
I
These are my
believe you.
notes on you.
I believe you already informed me of my apparent spiciness.
And around the word spicy are hundreds of little eyes.
What the fuck?
Very creative.
Thanks. I'm trying new art. I saw those the wall paintings in that spooky place where the mirror was supposed to be, and I got inspired.
Yes. Is this some sort of artistic representation that you always keep a good eye on your patients?
Sure. Perhaps.
I also just at first I was thinking like, this is a funny joke about how Alice like wears glasses and that he's just concerned about his ocular health. No.
Absolutely not. Alistair just taken aback a little bit, not really sure how to respond other than the few jokes that he's already made. He just kind of is looking at the page and is just kind of getting unnerved now.
Also doesn't know whether to initiate combat to escape the dialogue.
I'm gonna flip through some other
Get out,
pages.
run.
I'm gonna flip through some other pages, and KB can play on this if he wants. See what else I've
Mhm.
written about the other people.
Yeah. What
I'm
have
gonna
you
go to
written
the-
about? What have you written about the other people?
More like spooky stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. We probably
Like
have-
Rosie's page is rat person. Soul?
There's the rat.
Rat soul? please.
Willow,
Pretzel, please.
vampire,
Pretzel,
question mark,
sorry.
question mark,
Pretzel.
crossed out, page smeared with something red. Definitely vampire.
You want to see what I have on
Which
the other
fingers?
people?
Question mark.
Sure.
Usually I'd only share my notes with other doctors, but I haven't actually met a real other doctor.
Well, I can be a doctor's assistant.
I even wonder
I
if
will
I'm
say,
one
when you said
sometimes.
you haven't met another doctor, you do hear something somewhere in the boat walls make a
You
noise.
hear scratching.
You hear ominous scratching.
That was very good ominous scratching.
Okay, so these are my notes on Rosie. And you see
What are
just
y-
like the name Rosie, and then a drawing of Kef, but their mouth is a cage around the word Rosie.
Oh.
Oh.
I sure hope you don't intend on eating our fine mouse companion, Kef.
Oh no. I see like the mouth is a cage here. It's a metaphor.
I sure
A
hope
metaphor
you don't
for
plan
how
on
I'm going
putting
to
our
eat
wonderful
their
rodent
soul.
in a cage.
No, it's well, not all of them. Anyway, my next page on Willow is kind of cool. See, it's the name Willow, and it's got a bunch of bats, and then some
Yeah.
dried blood on it next to the words "garlic doesn't work."
Whose blood is that?
I think it's mine. I think
You think?
maybe.
Okay.
I find my brain a little stretched these days. I'm not remembering everything I do.
At this point, Alistair's just kind of like nodding, like you know when your mom makes you hang out with like the weird kid in the neighborhood
Alistair.
and you don't know how to get out of it. That's just kind of what Alistair's doing now. He's just like politely nodding.
Oh goodness.
Okay. Next one.
Never mind.
Who else do we got in the book?
Hey, KV.
With,
Why did you roll for
What was that?
Alistair?
That was just Alistair's perception.
Okay.
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 Why didn't you just ask Lux to roll it?
I did, but I did. I was trying to, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Talking.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I didn't hear. Yeah.
I said Alistair, but
Roleplay.
then you were talking, and I just was like, okay, I'll just roll it. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's cool.
Alright.
It's all good.
You want
so
to
my
maybe
next
give Alistair
one-
a chance to actually roll it?
Hmm? No, it's been rolled.
Want to
It's
give
an 8.
Lux actually a chance to roll it? Because I don't know. I feel that's like a little bit like.
It's been rolled. It's an 8.
Okay. Because I'm not really.
I mean, unless
the fact
Alistair
that
has
I'm
anything
more
that they
arguing
can do
the
to
fact
modify
how
a
it
roll
happened.
after it's happened, but I mean, rolls a roll.
I guess it's more just I didn't get to click the funny button.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel. Again, this is personal. I think it's like if you did that to me, I'd be like, hold up. I feel like if that's gonna be shitty, I should be the rolling shitty, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, is it any different than if I rolled behind the screen?
Yes, because we saw it.
Oh.
Anyway, okay.
Because you roll behind the screen, fine, keep your secrets.
I gotta write a macro or something that will let me roll a d20 that it whispers the result to me, but it informs everyone that I rolled.
There's a way you can do hidden gem rolls.
Yeah, I know that. I need to specifically write a macro that like both rolls the d20 as a whisper to me, but also announces in chat that the GM is rolling dice, because that's important.
Ah, yeah.
Because like that. I mean, there's no fun in rolling secret die rolls if all the players don't like suddenly see the GM stop and pick up a d20 and roll it behind the screen. You know?
Yeah.
Where's the fun? You know? Where's the
So
fun?
true.
I'm gonna have to write a macro for that.
Either that, or you can just type in the chat. Follower, I'm just gonna roll something, and not go with and just like roll it in secret.
So who's left? Okay, the next page I'm gonna show you is my page on bubbles. I turn to that
Mhm.
page. it has
Bubbles
name
gets up,
Bubbles
got a
under it.
page before Rhea.
Well, I mean, like, I only wrote this last night.
Oh my god.
I don't want
And
to show you
then,
Ray's face.
see, just under the name Bubbles, there's dog question mark.
Mm. Bubbles is, horses are just like really big dogs. I
It is
agree
a
with
large dog.
that. I do think, but Bubbles is very homely like a dog. I think that's a very good assessment.
And then the word collar.
Bubbles on
question
the
mark.
top deck sneezes.
Okay, my next one is on Rhea. You see the name Rhea with a bunch of hearts around it.
That's to be expected at this point.
And then at
Of
the
course.
wait, do I know about Rhea's manufacturing of like that she's a manufactured being?
I don't think she shared
No,
that
no,
with
nobody-
That
Well, no,
nobody
no.
It's
knows.
not in the book yet.
I thought she mentioned it to someone else, I thought. Or maybe
I
we
don't
weren't
think so,
around
no.
when she did that.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that
I
won't
don't
be
remember
Okay.
actually telling anyone.
No,
I don't think.
she hasn't told anyone. She may have
Yeah.
mentioned she found some history or
I
something.
think you mentioned
but-
you found information in a library in
Yeah.
the off-screen session, but
Mhm.
Yeah,
Not
that's
about
really what
yeah.
I was
Okay,
thinking
okay,
about.
okay.
But that's fine. Carry on.
Yeah.
I remember.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of hearts and then 5 dates. The word like 5 dates.
Oh my god.
Has
course.
Kef started like? Do you have date ideas written down?
Date 1. Fruits.
okay.
Ooh, very sexy.
All right, maybe go on some fruit picking, maybe. Feed some grapes. Okay.
Kev proving that he can gnawed a cherry stem in his tongue.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
And then it's just like 3, 2, 3, and 4 is like, oh, I'll think of something.
And then his 5 like meet the parents like circled and underlined.
Meet parents. No, 5 is get ring question mark.
Oh.
Your
dear.
GM has been trapped in a phantasmal force spell. Just so you know.
I love that.
I'm suffering
It's
some.
okay. They're
distortion.
just round.
Yes, I am round now.
Okay, the
Please
next
continue.
page is on who do I have left? I got the new guy, Arcades.
Mhm.
He's pretty minty. I put minty under his name. See right there, I wrote minty.
Yes, minty and spicy.
Yes, you guys could be like a weird gum flavor.
That's a $1 million idea.
Yeah.
Cinnamon mint.
Cinnaminty.
I got one on the first mate, Snick.
Doctor, I think your notes are quite lovely, but I fail to understand why you're showing me them.
And under Snick, you actually see like real diagnoses on medical conditions.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Like actual medical, like patient notes.
yeah, actual patient notes.
Yeah.
And, like,
Probably the top one there is his
Drinking problem?
crippling alcoholism.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Slight yellowing in Snick's eyes.
Perhaps an intervention
Snick.
will need to be staged.
Could just be that he's a lizard person, but whatever.
You never know how those levers work.
Yeah.
Very medical.
They could have 3 livers for all we know.
Look,
And then
look, Kef is a fully licensed doctor, but he's from Atlantis. They don't have a lot of kobolds in Atlantis. It's not his fault. He knows what he knows. He's a fish doctor.
next one's on the captain, and you just see like this blushy face emote.
which Kef took painful amount of time to draw a blushy face
course.
emote.
Then the word milk question mark.
Milk.
Oh no, not this again.
And then I'm gonna flip to the next page.
Very
And
hurriedly,
we have
maybe.
I'm gonna be a little taken aback because I do not recall writing this page. Hey, Quadlish, did you write this?
Quadlish does not have hands.
Ah. Well, someone wrote in my journal asking for help. Anyway, I'm gonna close it and put it in my knapsack. Okay, we can go upstairs now.
Alistair, I'm gonna let you make that perception check again.
Okay.
All right, I'll let it go. I'll let 14 work. As Kef says this, somebody wrote help in my journal. Oh well. Closes it. As the hand comes off the as the left hand comes off the book, you see that there's a faint glimmer of a green light from the eye in Kef's palm.
Oh.
Alistair will remember this.
Hey, Alistair, can I ask you for one teensy little favor?
It depends on the favor.
It's kinda lewd.
But
Oh.
What?
Can I, can I touch your chest? For science, I swear.
For science.
Yeah.
oh my god.
You know, I'm kind of, a bit shaken up after what kind of happened in Emmondmore tonight. Maybe another time I would feel more apt for, chest touching.
Okay. I guess I could just test this on myself then. I'm gonna use my eye I'm gonna use my hand eye,
Mm-hmm.
put it to my, like, chest area,
Mm-hmm.
and try to glimpse what a soul looks like.
Oh.
An interesting point, but unfortunately, the eye that you possess allows you to see through physical objects. It does, however, give you a unique perspective on the inside of a Zwid body.
I've got 3 hearts.
Whoa!
You probably already knew that, but now you can see them.
I have 3 hearts.
Hands
Now I
up.
can see 'em.
Because
You
of your... let me finish. Because of your... You have discovered your ability to use this hand as an X-ray. Well, a MRI, really. Or some magical super technology that puts both of those technologies to shame.
Yeah.
You have advantage on any medicine checks made where greater knowledge of the patient's condition would be beneficial.
Awesome.
And so any medicine checks to, like, diagnose a disease or an illness, since you can just, like, hey, let me take a look at your liver.
You could actually take a look of someone's liver.
Yeah,
No, it's like
yeah.
it's like Kev is like, no, Alistair, I just want to touch your stomach now. Let me see your liver.
The liver. Hand it over.
Gotcha. Okay, well, thank you for humoring me, fair Alistair.
Of course, and if you ever need anyone else to help with your experiments, well, I do enjoy helping, being a helping hand.
And find out who wrote help in my journal. Can you let me know?
I will see what I can do.
Okay, thank you. See, I'm gonna walk away from Alistair now, paging through my book of diseases on mental disorders, and be like, huh. Nah, couldn't be me.
All right. So meanwhile, Rhea, you translated another one of the letters that was recovered. The one that was from the key room. Perhaps you saw a glimpse of the lantern that it came with, and it jogged, and seeing certain iconography on it jogged your memory about this other letter that you never translated.
Oh yeah.
So,
And
did you
reading it over, I'm
yeah.
very thinking things now.
Mm-hmm.
Wondering where that lantern went, because I kind of want to see it now. Basically.
You going up to Kef? So what would you want me to get that lamp?
I don't want to get in another favor with Kef, but
Understandable, honestly.
All you have to do is get a favor from Kev.
All you have to do is go on a free date without the oaths. A
I'm
warm-up.
gonna... Maybe I'll just wander below deck and just see if I can, like... Because, like, I think I would think Alistair still has the lantern, so I'm gonna go find Alistair.
Alright, that sounds good. So... yeah. So, Alistair, while you're, recovering from weirdness, Kef seems to have gone up to visit the captain, and Rhea walks right past Kef, not realizing Kef has the lantern,
Yep.
and comes down
Alistair?
to see you.
Alistair.
Also, Rosie, you happen to be hiding in these boxes, just because that's
No,
right
I'm
for
just
token.
balls.
I just came to the captain to tuck them in.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very sweet.
Like, honestly, I feel like what Rosie's doing is like she was probably looking for like, Alistair
gives-
might like after the Willow sleep scene was probably just looking for Alistair, Sully wasn't there and just chilling on the walls till like I don't know, he finds rest, so then she just sneak into pockets.
The captain gives you head pats, and then you can leave.
Oh, is
All
there
right.
something that you need, Rhea?
Well, not
Oh,
exactly.
and Alistair kind of like you kind of notice that he's a bit out of it. He looks like genuinely pleased to be talking to you right now.
Well, not exactly. I was just wondering, do you know where we set that lantern that we recovered from the Library of Value?
Oh, well, it was recently in my possession, but I made a little wager with the doctor, and I'm afraid that Kef has it now.
Oh, is that so? I see.
Why? Did you need it for something?
No, it's just I wanted to take a look at it. It's actually apparently an artifact that's related to this book that I found. I hold up the Book of Moon.
Oh.
Well, let's just say this book was a record of sorts of something that is long since forgotten, and that lantern is apparently the last known possession of that person. So I wanted to take a look at it to see what kind of properties it had, and if it could get me some answers to where this person actually disappeared to.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. If I had known all that, I would have let you take a look at it before I handed it over. But I'm sure Kef will, perhaps not let it go without a classic favor of his, but I'm sure he'd be more than willing to let you give it a look over.
Yeah, what I was worried about. But it's no matter, I suppose. Thank you.
Oh. I hope you find the answers you seek.
Thank you. I have a lot of questions, so...
Oh, and by the way, your eyes are quite a lovely shade of blue. I'm not sure what changed that, but it suits you.
Well, that is one of my many questions, I suppose. Maybe the lantern has some answer to it. Or this book.
Yes. Well, don't fail to keep us posted. You are our noble leader, after all.
I will, of course. Thank you.
And Alistair just kind of nods as you kind of walk off to find the faded lantern.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what was I?
Alright. It looks like Kef went up to talk to Arcadius, but since Galen unfortunately has decided
Has
not
contracted the ill.
has contracted the big sick, and is not going to be with us. Unfortunately, that conversation will have to be tabled for another time.
Yes, it's
Very
like
tragic.
standing by him.
Yeah. So you're just like both standing here looking cool on the edge of the ship, looking at the night sea. When I think Raya probably comes up.
Yep.
Also, Bubbles is here.
Oh, Bubbles is chilling.
Hmm.
Like, he's
Good for
sleeping,
Bubbles.
Bubbles is probably sleeping.
Doctor.
Hello. You've interrupted me in deep thought.
I
It's okay.
apologize.
I was just thinking about this case I had once about this supposed hunchback who was not actually a hunchback. He just had an abscess on his back that needed to be drained. Huh.
That
The
is
strangest of things.
revolting.
Yeah.
uh, anyways, I was just informed by Alistair that you were given the lantern that we got.
Yes, I have the lantern.
Would you mind me taking a look at it real quick?
Yes, I would mind.
Of course you would. Do you have any particular reason for holding on to it?
I like it and it's shiny.
Okay.
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 What do
Ray
you
just
want to
kind
do with it?
of. It's a long story, but I believe that this lantern is it has some sort of answer for me, and I'm trying to find solutions.
Hmm. For science?
Not exactly. No.
Religious quests.
I suppose that's what you would call it, yes.
Ah. Cool.
It's something related to the moon. That's all I know.
To the
And-
moon?
Yeah, to the moon.
See, I'm always suspicious of the moon. Look at it. Look at it gleaming.
Look at it looking back at me.
Well, I mean, according to this book, according to this book, I hold up the book. It didn't always gleam like that, actually. So
Huh.
perhaps there's a reason that it feels so unsettling to you.
Hmm. It's mocking me. Sure, we can find out stuff about it.
You're actually willing to help.
Yeah. Let me open up my journal.
Okay.
Okay, that's Rosie's page, Alistair, yada yada yada, weird help page, okay, new page. Moon, exclamation mark. Smug, question.
I swear to God. Ah, amazing. Amazing.
Interesting.
So, I'm going to just, like, reach out for the lantern, like, may I have it? May I see it?
No.
Can you hold something for me real quick?
After
After that, I'll give you the lantern.
Rhea narrows her eyes slightly. Sure, what exactly is
Oh
it?
no.
I just want you to touch this mirror. Hold it for a second. See if you can see a reflection.
Oh dear!
Oh dear. Oh my. Okay.
And this is where it all happens.
I think I might need to make an insight check to see if I can tell what the fuck's happening right now, and that's not good for me.
Okay.
That's up to Katie, baby.
Yeah.
Well, also, how much does Rhea inherently trust Kef? I think she, of her own volition, could refuse this if she wanted to.
You know, true.
Yeah.
I
You're
mean, you
already
only have to
promised
look in it
by
if you
fate.
want.
I'm very worried, honestly.
Because remember, Kev did drop a lot of concerning things.
You know, yeah, you're right,
He
yeah.
made all of us swear oaths.
No, thank you, Doctor. I think I'll pass. I do not touch the mirror or look at it.
Okay.
Then I guess
well,
our
we don't
moon
need this,
gazing must wait for another night. It's
Which-
just a mirror. Trust
I,
me.
I kind of doubt that, honestly. You recovered that from You recovered that from the first dungeon.
No, I got this in town.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Why exactly do you carry that mirror around with you then?
You see, like, cause it's pretty. Glancing.
Right. Right.
All falling apart.
You know, I got it in town. Kev said lyingly, like a liar.
What did you see in that mirror?
Yeah, my reflection, silly.
From a certain point of view.
Rhea is like heavy pressing X to doubt, but it's very clear that she's not gonna get any info out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whatever.
I think it's, I don't know, call it a doctor's hunch. But a lot of weird things have been happening lately. Like, I'm writing notes I don't remember. Somebody wrote help in my journal. They didn't write their name, though, so I don't know who to help. But, like, I have this doctor oath, so I guess I gotta find him.
Are you sure
Did you write help in my journal?
No, I did not. I've not touched your journal, but are you sure you didn't write it yourself?
Oh, I don't know. Let me scroll back to my page, though. I mean, your page. I need to write some new notes.
Okay. I'm gonna look over his shoulder at the notes.
I changed color? Question mark. Pretty
Of
eyes.
course.
Ah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Oh no.
Last
Oh, no.
chance, my beautiful, gorgeous Minotaur friend. Just a quick little touch of this mirror, see if you can see a reflection, and then I'll hand you the lantern.
I really would rather not.
Oh, come on, it could be fun. This could be your orb moment.
No, I don't think that I actually
We're really
want to
trying to
just have
turn
an
the orb
moment.
moment into a thing, aren't we?
This could be
Well,
your
I
orb
mean,
moment.
to be fair, we don't know if anything bad's gonna happen to Rhea.
Yeah, actually,
The way Gamey was reacting, though.
hey, that's metagaming.
I know.
You didn't hear the
Fuck.
voice of God in game.
Okay.
The only voice that God you hear is the moon. Oh wait, the moon's dead!
Okay. Shit. Let me think.
Come on, Rhea, don't you have newfound trust that your moon lesbian god will protect you?
Okay, how about we do like... You do like a persuasion check, and I do an insight check, and whoever wins.
Okay, I'd be willing to give that a try.
Okay. Why am I going for a stat that I have -2 on?
Wait,
Fuck.
what do you win? Do
Because you
win
want to
not
give
touching the
in.
mirror?
You know you do.
You want to give it a chance. It sounds like
Mhm.
it doesn't sound like you want to, but it also sounds like you're willing to make it spicy, even if it's not like the best idea.
Yeah, it's definitely not. I don't have any stats that would actually help me here, though, so that's the thing.
Alright.
Hey, I'm
Okay.
gonna roll my persuasion.
Persuasion.
Oh,
Hey.
fucking
Natural
hell!
20.
Oh,
With a -2,
Oh my
you
fucking
can't...
god!
it's
I mean,
so
you already
funny.
couldn't win, but
It's
having a
so
0...
It's so fucking funny. Oh, cruel
I
fate.
swear to God! I swear to God!
This is so good. This is perfect.
Ah!
Alright.
Alright.
You
Okay.
are going on
Oh God,
6
my
dates
heart. Oh
now,
my
young
God.
lady.
Well,
I swear to
Rhea, you were about to have a date with someone.
Oh no,
Ah.
alright.
Alright.
I'm gonna also like touch the mirror as they touch it.
Okay.
She was
touch-
looking into it.
No,
Yeah.
I touch mirror
Alright.
and look
So
in.
Rhea holds the mirror and turns it and looks into its black reflection. And Kef is careful not to release the touch on the mirror at the same time. And Shit, this is definitely the wrong music.
no.
I
Oh,
didn't.
no.
I didn't prepare the music. This guy doesn't
No, you're
have a
good.
doesn't have a specific theme.
Are we
Oh,
gonna
I can think of
die?
a theme.
Do you have like an ominous theme?
Shadow Temple.
Shadow
Shadow
Temple.
Temple.
Yeah.
That'll do.
My DM GJ Brain thought Dark Signs from Three Houses, but I think that's probably a better option.
Yeah. Yeah, that there it is. Yep.
All right. All right. Rhea, as you look into this mirror, you and Kef are going on a little trip.
Oh no.
Looks away.
Your vision fades, and you open your eyes,
No.
and you find yourself in
Oh
a
no.
sea of stars, and Kef is here too.
Man, so glad that I didn't switch religions before looking into this mirror.
Yeah.
But also consider like this is coming right off of whatever Ray has to deal with like the void shit going on.
Uh-huh.
Listen. This is just our characters getting traumatized speedrun.
Yeah.
I like
Alright.
how it started with like Rosie and like Willow like, hey, let's help each other out. I saw you were having a rough time. I got you a card. And it's like, well, thank you, Rosie. That means a lot to me. And then it's like the Kev, I'm gonna ruin everything speedrun.
Yeah.
Alright.
All there.
Alright. So Rhea and Kef, you find yourself floating in the sea of stars. You can see far below you a world, a sphere. You see a vast ocean, and you see a coastline which vaguely resembles the maps you've seen. You think that you're in space.
Doctor, what on earth is this?
I'm gonna be like, aha, I made it back.
Doctor, please explain
Here.
explain yourself right now.
Oh! No need.
Oh. Oh.
And
fuck.
from the stars comes a massive eye.
Rhea just fucking screams.
Hey, be polite.
Polite? What? There's
yeah,
no chance
okay.
in being.
If you're roboting, but I feel like this is the most appropriate time to robot because this is so unnatural.
You know, honestly, yeah.
Rhea's connection to the void is so spotty
Hold on.
because
I
of
need
her like
a
erratic
glass of
moves.
water before I can do this voice.
Oh, okay.
Take a sippy. Hydrate check.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, trust me. I'm a doctor.
I do not trust you anymore, Doctor.
What? Why?
You just dragged me into the void.
And you don't trust someone who takes you to someplace cool? Wow, how ungrateful.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm bringing us home. I'm turning this car around.
I will turn this interdimensional mirror around.
Alright.
The lore god, the knowledge god goes, no. Stay.
You're forced to know now.
You have done well, Doctor.
Thank you. What did I do?
I am pleased to see this one.
Yeah, she's pretty great, huh?
The eye shifts to focus directly on Rhea. You have no idea, Doctor. This one. I foresee great things from this one.
Introduce yourself.
No! You are
There
treating
is
this
no
like it's
need.
something normal!
There is no need to introduce yourself. Rhea Silverlight, formerly
No.
Rhea Ionia. I am the dark truth, and I know all.
Oh, fuck.
You know who wrote in my book?
Rhea just kind
Wrote?
of...
Only your hand has touched your book, Doctor.
So I need to help myself.
Kev needs
I'm
to read a
outbound.
self-help book.
You need to help me to help you.
Deal.
Who are you? I say to the eye.
It's polite to introduce yourself first.
I have
He already knows me.
Yeah, I know, but like,
He already knows me.
it's just
Just-
polite.
I have already given you one name, but I will give you another. I am Ignosi, the Great Eye, he who watches, the Gazer, and the Dark Truth. Rhea may roll religion if you don't know who this is.
Wait, she was wasn't that a name that Phelan dropped in the unseen session?
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah,
Rhea may
He
still
was,
roll
Rhea was
religion
severely
if you want
traumatized
additional-
from that. Roll to remember through traumatization.
Nope.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, I remember.
She remembers.
All right. All right. Then I will just with a 19. I'm just going to give you this bit of
Oh, you're
lore.
you're giving me a
So-
thing in the... Ooh!
Yeah. Just dropped it there in the chat. Ignosi, other aliases: the Dark Truth, the Great Eye, he who watches, the Gazer. He is a god of knowledge and madness, of secrets and insanity, the mind and the broken mirror. Symbols of Ignosi include an open eye, sapphires, silver mirrors, and shooting stars.
Okay.
He
Oh,
is...
boy.
It is important to understand that he is not an evil god.
Yeah.
He's a bit indifferent,
Yeah.
Eccentric.
and he is definitely chaotic.
Yeah.
It is said that he shares knowledge with his worshippers without regard for if they are ready for that knowledge.
Uh-huh.
The Sun cults do not attempt to suppress his worship, not because he's evil, but because he is dangerous.
Okay. So... Oh my god, I am panicking. I think Rhea, how she feels about this, now that she's, like, the Silverlight,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she is just kind of, this is the god of secrets she's talking to now,
Mm-hmm.
and, she's very worried about what happens if, like, the knowledge that she knows is, like, given to this being, or if it already has it. She doesn't know.
Hey, this is a great opportunity. You don't even need to use the lantern now.
Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean?
We wanted to know about the moon. The smug, gleaming moon. Who wants to fight me?
First of all, I don't think the moon wants to fight you, but
Look at it. Who wants to fight me?
Kef has to fight the moon for Rhea's hand in marriage, is what's happening.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna just look to the giant eye and just say, do you know what happened to the moon?
+1 void point.
Oh no! Oh
Mm.
no! Oh no! Oh no!
I feel like I took a damage from that.
Now, now you know what, Viv? Now the evil seed of what you've done is really germinating within you.
Ah!
Ignacy
Ah!
replies. We have made ourselves forget.
Oh.
Knowledge is dangerous.
I
You
see.
must be careful what you share. Especially with the gods. You feel as if this is painful for Ignacy to say, as if it defies his very nature. As if it is taking a godly force of will for him not to look at your book.
Ah. Okay. I'm going to just hold the book to my chest as if I'm like saying, I will not share this. Ray is a little bit too shell-shocked right now to actually say that out loud, of course. But, yeah.
What's so dangerous about a book?
Knowledge of the enemy makes you weak to the enemy's influence. Knowledge of the enemy lets the enemy worm its way into your mind. Knowledge is how we will defeat the enemy, but it is also how the enemy will defeat us.
Who's the enemy?
Don't ask.
Ask not that question!
Got me curious, Ignacy.
Doctor?
But
Do
if
not
it's
ask-
just spooky,
Doctor?
I understand.
Doctor, I have
Yeah.
seen what happens firsthand when questions like that are asked. Do not ask that question.
What did you see?
Well,
Have you
that's
been
the
here
thing.
before?
That's the thing. I don't know what I've seen yet, but you know.
You don't.
Too much.
You this one. He looks at Rhea. This one has seen the enemy, and that knowledge gives them certain resistances to its mind affecting abilities. Its ability to change your past, to change your reality. It will only change around you, not you yourself. Kef,
And
you are
so-
still bound by the normal flow of time. The Silverlight, she is different now.
Bound by time for now.
For now. And as far back in time as I can see. You have been.
That's pretty cool.
But your futures are uncertain.
Ain't that always the way?
I suppose it would be. But yeah.
So let me get this straight. Dark truth.
Silverlight.
You don't want to see the book?
Do not tempt me with the book.
I will guard this book closely.
You
I
must do
promise.
so. Silverlight.
Seth trying very hard not to get the book and show it to the eye.
Oh my god.
Silverlight.
Do it.
Silverlight, I have a gift for you before you go.
Oh, you do? Well, I accept.
This gift is knowledge.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And
Oh no.
only knowledge which I think is safe. And from this mass, a tentacle reaches out. A thin green tentacle. And it boops you on the forehead. And Rhea falls asleep.
Oh shit.
And Rhea, you see a face. Hold on. Where is that art?
It's okay, what if it was all a dream?
Here it is.
I don't know if that makes it better.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, just a nightmare.
Oh.
You see. You see this woman.
Woman.
You see her standing before you. And you see that she gives you a choice. You don't you can't quite make out what the choice is. But she gives you one. And the choice you see is represented by a boar skin cloak which she offers you. You see two futures from that point. You see one future where you reject this cloak. You see yourself as captain of a pirate ship. Your companions with you, sailing the seas, having grand adventures, amassing a fortune, robbing tombs, plundering the seas. But you see, there's a darkness in the sky. In the other future, you see you take up this boar cloak, this boar skin cloak. And you see a different future. A harder future. You see battles against the enemy. You see ancient magical ruins of a lost civilization. You see traps, treasures, and deadly adventure. You see it will be a difficult path. But in the end, you see yourself standing as one of 6 companions who will save the world. Or fail. Dooming it. And then, Rhea and Kef wake up on the Gilded Goose.
Oh boy.
No time has passed. You are now holding a mirror.
I notice that I'm holding the mirror and just kind of shove it back into Dr. Kef's hands. Just kind of like...
A smug smile crosses Sep's face, and they ask Rhea, "Ah, did you see your reflection?"
Fight him now. Initiate combat.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
This has been Rhea commits murder.
Shove him off the ship.
Let's put him out of the sea. Get out of here.
We don't need this doctor. We got our own doctor.
He's a doctor.
You know what? I'm just going to roll to slap.
Valid.
I'm not going to actually use shocking grasp. It's just the same roll. So here.
Me out. Shocking.
Damn
spot.
it!
I'm gonna roll deflect missile.
That's only
What?
for ranged attacks.
It doesn't matter. She rolled an 8 to hit, so you
Yeah.
dodge. You dodge.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna dodge, go into a one hand handstand, and say, "Oh, gotta be quicker than that."
Why you? I swear. Just where did you get that?
Meanwhile,
Where did you get that mirror? What is the purpose of all of this?
I guess like the
Oh, the
image
mirror?
of he's just like standing here, like.
Yeah.
Welcome to the marital issues that you will find among the boat of the Gilded Goose.
I'm gonna change the
God.
name of this stream. This is not the Eye of Midas. This is Shipboard Shenanigans.
It's so true, ain't it?
Don't worry about the mirror. Let's crack open that book.
No. I'm not letting you take a single look at this book.
But
No matter
I can
what
give
you-
you the lantern.
No, honestly, I believe the lantern. It will. The lantern is probably not necessary. What is necessary is this book.
Well, I shall have you know, Rhea, that before our time together is over, I will see that book.
No, you won't.
I guess that's okay too.
I just kind of walk right off after that. Actually, I think.
As you should, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write in my journal.
Mm-hmm.
What are you
I'm
writing?
gonna go to the page that said help.
Mm-hmm.
Under it, I'm gonna write help with what though?
Mm.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna have to think about that one. Alright.
I think
Rodney,
like
did you see any of that?
when Rhea like comes down back to like the bunks,
I
assume she
did see that, boss. She totally tried to hit you. I almost
know,
disintegrated
right?
her, but I know that like you have all the hearts about her, so I didn't.
That was wild. My own wife tried to hit me.
I know. This is I think that's a crime, isn't it?
I think it's abuse. It's in my book.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Pep literally just wrote abuse illegal.
Do you want me
Wait,
to
no,
eat her?
that's illegal. No, not yet.
Okay.
Although,
You just give the word.
maybe we can eat her together.
I feel like
As you command.
Rhea,
Look,
We do need to get our hands on that moon book, though.
Once again, I do not have hands.
I cannot grass.
Okay, let's go snuggle with the captain.
I don't think the captain likes me.
Oh, you can stand guard then.
Okay. And all right.
yeah.
With that, I think that's going to conclude our shipboard shenanigans portions of the session.
I'll be right
Yep.
back. I gotta run to the bathroom.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Now we have no more time, and the session is over.
We've still got another hour.
Good. That was something else. All right.
I
feel
was
like
not
as, like, Rhea
expecting
walking-
that scene to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume like Rhea has like a look TM on her face as she comes back from talking to Kev, and
She
Alistair
sure
just
do.
kind of like gives her like a very sympathetic smile of like, yeah, Kev sure has been a lot today.
Man, imagine touching the mirror. Rosie and Willow are just like vibing.
I just kind of look to Alistair. You don't know the half of it.
I'm sure it will be a wonderful story to tell me in the morning.
I'm not sure if I even can tell it. I don't fully understand it myself.
Well, if you will take a night to rest and finalize your thoughts. I'm always here if you need someone to talk to, my dear.
Of course. Thank you. God damn,
And we
I
can-
was just was looking at my spells. I was gonna cast Unseen Servant as a ritual to guard the book from Dr. Kef, but it only lasts an hour.
You just have to, like, sleep on it with, like, your full, like, just strap
Yeah.
it to your body.
Pretty much.
I am a practitioner of medicine. All I need to do
when
is
you
find
get
some
access
herbs,
to
slip it in, get dinner,
hotel,
and then
there
everyone
may be a
will
way
sleep.
to keep it safe.
Gonna have to do some magical research, find some sort of spell to let you hide it in another extra dimensional space or something.
Yeah, may I look up this guy named Mordenkind? He may have some stuff about that.
I'll have to learn Arcane Lock and just shove it in some chest.
Hear me out. What if Kef gets a scroll of knock, so then he breaks into everyone?
I don't
fucking
even
knows?
need no
He doesn't need it
scroll. I
if
know
he
the
could
word
just-
for open.
Oh fuck, that's right!
Oh fuck!
Wait, can you say that without killing yourself?
We'll have
I
to
think
see,
you
won't
can.
we?
Because it's animic. I think he can.
I think he
Kev's
can.
gonna
I-
roll around.
I think you can say it, but you're at, like, one level of exhaustion away from death.
Yeah, I think he can say it, but it really fucks him up. But
Oh boy.
but I mean, if he really wants in that lock,
I mean, you won't be able to fight back for shit once you open it, so...
No, Alistair, I guess imagine you just going, hello!
Yeah, no, I'll just, reverse, Uno reverse card.
Because, like, you can do close for free.
Yeah.
Mhm. Which basically means that Alistair can cast Arcane Lock for free.
Haha!
Arcane Lock, but cooler.
Don't you
Awesome.
wish that you had sexy tiefling power words?
I do.
Desperately.
If only I need to know more sexy tiefling power words.
Let's see. Rhea would want to be learning either the draconic words or the deep speech words. Probably deep speech, because I imagine she's going to increase her intelligence as she levels. Right now Con and Int are tied, but
Yes.
later your Int will be better, of course, because you're.
No,
Yep.
she'll understand what me and Quadlish are talking about. I'm gonna, like, fall asleep, but before I go to sleep, I'm gonna be like, huh? I didn't get anything from the eye this time. Wonder what I'll have to bring them next.
Oh, boo! I didn't get a gift from a god today.
Maybe they'll be interested in the rat.
Good luck getting Rosie to trust you after you've threatened to kill her
I
and
don't
trap
think
her numerous
I'm gonna be
times.
straight up. Rosie trusts you like the least. Like you opened
Yeah,
up
like,
like
Kev,
our
you
relationship
sure
and
have threatened to kill and poison Rosie as a rat numerous times. I don't think you're ever going to get her to even agree to your shenanigans.
I've never done it.
Yeah, but also when we first met, you were like, wouldn't it be funny if I trapped you in a cage? And then later on, we're like, I want to see your soul one day. And like, bunch of like very shady shit that she's like seen you do to like other people and be like, kind of shitty. Like, nah, Rosie does not trust you. Like,
Wow, now I know how you feel.
yeah. I mean, honestly, if you asked Rosie, she probably would tell you very blatantly, actually.
Okay.
Because, like, Rosie right now is more like, you're cool to, like, riff with, but, like, you know, if she had to, like, actually bring a friend, you know?
Yeah.
We want to trust you, but you actively keep talking about your schemes in front of our faces.
Wow, it's
You
like the
make it
more you
Kev-
talk, the less I want to talk.
Kev, you make it so hard to trust you.
I have done nothing to you guys.
You've done everything.
I've done nothing. Yet.
Nothing
Kev,
bad
I have
ever
done nothing
happened to me.
wrong.
Alright. So, a few more days pass. And you are coming up on where, according to Kef, you should see the next dragon turtle. But the sea looks empty. Captain says to Kef, Kef, are you quite sure that we're supposed to be coming up on it now?
Yeah, I'm
There's
sure
nothing
we're
but empty
supposed
sea
to be
here.
there.
For as far as the eye can see, there's nothing but empty sea.
Let me try to do something. I'm gonna sit down in a yogic posture and attempt to reach out with my mind to ask the fishies around us if they've seen a lion turtle.
All right.
You have to be- If I'm correct with Embassy of the Sea, don't you actually have to be like an earshot of them to like talk or eye shot?
Yeah, so Emissary of the Sea, let's see. You can communicate them, basically it's like beast speech normally. See, they understand the meaning of your words, but you don't gain the ability to understand them in return. Yeah. But you can go tell some fishies something, if you like.
You could probably go into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, I thought I had something else that I could do with my mind.
We did have you connect with the first dragon turtle, kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
psychically as part of that skill challenge.
Would I have any knowledge of a similar connection that I can try and pull on?
You can try and do that with a religion check.
Sure.
So you're going to assume a meditative position and try
Yes.
and
With
reach
God.
out with your monk connection to the aquatic life of the realm, and try and connect with another powerful mind, specifically the dragon turtle.
Oh.
All right, Kef, you touch only a ghost. You are almost there. But the dragon turtle is dead.
Oh.
And its body has sunk
Oh no.
under the waves.
Well, this isn't good.
I feel like Rosie, seeing that things have stopped, would probably yell up like, "Everything good? I don't think the wind's pretty low."
Seth is gonna stand up, look at the captain, give him a wink, and take a running head jump start off the ship.
Oh my god.
Well, looks like our doctor left us, everyone. Hi, I'm Rosie. I'm gonna be your new doctor.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
I had some news, but wait, he's in the water. Captain,
Yeah.
why is he in the water? I don't know, Snick. He does this sometimes. Let him go.
Seth's in the water, like.
I don't
flailing
get
around.
why you like this guy. He's weird and he licks things. Yeah, he does.
I have a joke in mind, but I think it's a bit too much.
But he's
Alistair
cute,
kind
so
of,
he
like-
I
takes
already
him
made
around.
the joke.
Alistair just like looks over like the bow, like over, and then just kind of like sees Kef flailing around. And part of him is like wants to be like, "Hey, the doctor's in the water." The other part is just like, Kef can Kef this out on their
Oh,
own.
no, it's okay. It's okay, Alistair. I understand. Loss can be very hard. That's why I'm a doctor. That's why I've studied to mend the body, and I think the mind can also get boo-boos, so I think I can cure that too.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to try to
Seth-
cure my mind boo boos?
So hold on.
Yeah, I'll get a mind band-aid for you.
So, Kef, as you dive into the water and you swim towards where the map told you the dragon turtle should have been located, you find that the ocean here is surprisingly shallow. There's, the sea is not very deep at all. And as you approach, like, the top of some undersea mountain, you see this.
Hmm.
Ooh.
No, I'm on the wrong layer. So, Kef, as you swim, you see the edge of a turtle shell. Coral is starting to grow. Coral and seaweed is starting to grow up on the back of this empty shell. The body of the dragon turtle has long since been eaten away. But on its back, most of the ruins seem to be destroyed. But there is a central, what looks like it was once a fountain, holding with a centerpiece that is a large, fiery red gem. There's a
I see, I see.
whirlpool swirling about, going into the fiery gem.
Hey,
And
KB.
yeah,
Neat.
So, like, I've gathered the theme so far is like, all right, we've gone to like place in the plane of water, maybe a place in the plane of air. I love the idea that Midas went, oh fuck, I didn't realize the plane of fire would be so fucking hot. I need to get all the water from the fucking ocean to cool down this vault so that my gold doesn't melt.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't know if it all is what it's supposed to be, but I just love that being the situation. It's like, Midas, I don't know if the plane of fire is going to be wise. No, I want to have like thematic dungeons.
we gotta have a fire dungeon. It's required.
Gotta.
Like, yeah, we put the vault in the center of the plane of Earth. We put our library in the skies, and we put a big key in the bottom of the ocean. We have to have a fire level.
But sir, how will we possibly keep it cool enough for adventuring if it's in the plane of fire?
We'll get the fucking ocean to do it.
My god, you
know
are
how
a
much
mad
water is in the
wizard.
ocean? Like, all of it.
No one
This
else
baby-
is using the water.
This baby's water cooled.
Alright. So, Kef, this is what you see.
Neat.
Also,
Do you return to the...
actual
Going back to the
question.
ship?
Yeah.
So would you say it's shallow for like the ocean? Is it like, say we're like, if we'd be at the water levels of like a coral reef type shallow, or
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Like, if you held your breath, you could swim down there.
Okay, got it.
Alright. Kef swims back.
I'm gonna like do a little.
Somebody help the boy back on deck.
I'm just gonna try to like dolphin dive out of the water onto the ship,
Oh my
right
god.
next to Alistair.
Of course.
Alright, give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Why was there
An 11. Okay.
Do I have advantage for being in water?
Is that a thing that Kef has?
I have a swim speed.
Oh, you do have a swim
That's true,
speed.
but it's more like the ability to propel yourself upward from the sea.
Yeah, I
Or,
really
like,
having a
I would
having a swim
presume
speed is
30 foot
what's
tall
allowing you to attempt this.
Okay.
So Kev, you do jump out of the water, but it doesn't get you on deck, but you jump up and catch the side, and then they come over and
Just drag you up.
Arcadius and Alistair then grab your arms and pull you up, and now you're on deck.
I'm gonna pant
Crack
and
the
look
bed
at
on the deck when you
Alistair.
press Alistair.
I'm gonna pant and look at Alistair and be like, "Hey, you saw me drowning. I was worried until I remembered how I could swim."
And breathe
I-
underwater.
Yeah,
I
I was worried.
assume because of your physiology that breathing underwater wouldn't be a complicated issue.
You see, I assumed that too when I was jumping off the boat, but then in the air I was like, "Oh no, what if I can't breathe underwater and swim?" And then I panicked, and then I was able to breathe, and I remembered.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Anyway, Turtle's dead.
Oh,
Aw, I thought
that's
Turtle was right
unfortunate.
by the water.
But, get this. There's a whirlpool.
Rosie looks out of the ocean. Wow, cool lie.
How shallow is it?
For being out in the middle of nowhere, this is actually heckin' shallow waters. We could actually run the boat on probably the shell. Why do you keep me around, Captain? I heard Snake.
Snek come back, and Snek says, I was trying to tell you before you jumped in that we had to stop the boat because it was shallow here, and I didn't want to hit a reef.
Ah,
Yes, thank you, Snek. Good job. So what did you find, Kev?
I found the turtle shell with a fountain on it that was making a whirlpool.
A whirlpool?
Yeah. Whirlpool. Whirlpool?
Whirlpool.
Pool.
Some type of vortex of water.
Did it
Yes.
seem deadly and fast?
Does the word fiery make sense?
No, it's underwater.
Yeah, I think
Was it
Water in the fire?
Like
Why?
steam? Was there
the
steam coming off of it?
Water in the fire, why? I don't think that Lux and Pan get that joke, but oh my god, 3 of us did.
They don't know of Corone?
No, I don't think they know Corone.
Blood on it.
Okay.
Isn't that the funny dog?
That's the funny
Yes,
dog.
it's the funny
I
dog.
know
funny
VTubers, man
dog.
said, knowing nothing about the VTubers outside of his personal friend circles.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let me think here, let me think. Okay, so I dove into the water, remembered I could breathe. I swam over there, saw the shell after touching a ghost. And then I saw a fountain with ruins and coral. And on the fountain there was a fiery gem and a whirlpool. Yep, fiery whirlpool.
Oh.
So the dead turtle has kind of formed a reef then, is what you're saying.
Ghost turtle.
That's oddly beautiful in a way, but tragic.
Well,
Not even
death
gonna know
does
his
exist as an
name.
extant form of life.
We all die someday.
Very
No one
true.
lives forever.
Usually rats have a really short lifespan.
Yeah, they do. Rosie says making direct eye contact with you. She is not pleased by this comment.
It's in my book.
Anyways, I'm just going to cut off that train of thought. So how are we supposed to get to whatever's inside the turtle if it's underwater?
Oh, it's easy. Do you have gills?
No.
It just became a lot
Not-
harder.
Yeah, unfortunately, none but you are blessed with water breathing, and even then, you apparently forgot about it until moments ago.
Yeah. I've been breathing air for so long. Let me think.
Well, I have a question.
Yes.
What's
Yes,
You
Cap.
say a whirlpool. Say a whirlpool. Whirlpool seems to be like a drain of some sort. What is it draining into? Where does this whirlpool go?
I would think to the fountain.
I would think that too, but then is it just I didn't see any other water flows around the turtle. Seems like it's going into another space, possibly. And if that were the case, judging by our adventures in the other temples, I'd say it's going into a different elemental plane.
Well, do we want to trust that before we just hurl ourselves into a bunch of churning water and potentially drown?
If only we had a rat to test it on.
If only we had someone who breathes
Only we had
underwater, we
someone who
could
could
test it
breathe
on.
water to test it on.
Like
I
you
agree with
say
the
that,
mother.
Cap, and Alistair just like takes like a mini step forward, and he's like, "Or we could have someone who breathes underwater test it out."
Are you gonna throw me?
No, we're gonna politely shove you off.
We're not going to
No,
throw
actually-
you, but we are going to
actually-
verbally persuade you.
Rhea's just going to walk over, pick up the doctor, and just throw him.
Oh, well, I won't
This is
throw
fair,
you, but
considering
I can't stop Rhea
what
from
happened
doing
with
that.
Rhea in the one session. This seems fair.
Laura smiles and says, "Nice."
Rosie goes up to Will and goes like, "Oh look, our leader's learning from us."
Aw, it makes me. You know, Rosie, I think Rhea might actually have a future in Shenanigans after all.
This is how Rhea gets the future of not taking the cloak.
Honestly.
I'm gonna look at Rhea and say, this isn't how I expected to use my tentacles on you, but I'm gonna latch on.
Oh no.
No throwing me, please. I get airsick.
Well, that's why we're gonna put you in the sea so you don't get sick, Doctor. It's my doctorly advice.
Are you guys mad at me or something? That's why you're throwing me off?
Oh, I'm not throwing you off.
I'm not mad at you per se, but I do agree with dear Alistair that you are the best person to go and do the scouting mission. So, I'm allowing you to take the lead.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna attach my tentacles from Rhea, so no longer have the suction power.
No more
Mhm.
suck.
Does Rhea now have hickeys all over her?
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
Well, not if it's around her gauntlet arm.
Question, where did you actually grab on? Like, if you grabbed onto her arms, I actually have things to say.
Under your shoulder blades.
Roll
On your back.
perception. I have a thing. I want to see if Kef is able to notice this.
Okay.
Well, nope.
Wow.
Alright, cool. Never
You
mind.
just grab on.
Yes. You notice
Sploosh.
nothing. Sploosh.
As I am flying through the air, I'm gonna scream like, "Is this because I took you to see a god?"
Can't wait for Cap to find a power word and accidentally just cause a thermal explosion.
I know, right?
Great feat. Great sea theme for this. Not
Off I
fortune
go
telling.
onto my aquatic adventure.
All right.
I give that throw a solid 8.5 out of 10.
All right. I
thank
guess we're
you.
going back
Thank you.
back to the other map. Back to the other map.
Go
All
into
right.
the vortex, you filthy beast.
All right, Kef.
Once again, you're back at Turtle.
Or I approach the whirlpool, I'm gonna write in my journal.
Does it get wet?
Is the paper waterproof?
Wait. Master Kef,
Water
wait for
stays
me.
underwater?
No, but he can
Yes!
fly, so he's flying over the surface.
Okay, I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like,
heck yeah.
I was just like, ugh. Quinlan,
Master
no.
Kef, wait for me. I have to protect you. It's my obligation.
You do it because you're obligated, not because you like me.
It sounds like he just has a job to do.
I am magically compelled to be your friend.
Seems like only
Poor
Bullshit
Quadlish
can
having to
make
deal
people
with
be my
it.
friend. Okay, I'll take it. Quadlish, please hold my journal for me as I write so I don't get the pages super wet.
Okay.
Dear to whom it may concern, if I am about to die right now, my crewmates threw me overboard because of jealousy. They thought they were jealous because I was so cool and so smart, and everyone liked me and they got jealous. Period. Okay, let's do this.
I swear
All
to
right.
God.
Wow, I love
Captain
how
Morgan,
100%
Let's do this.
of this 100% of this had to do with us not being jealous of Kef. Kef just quite literally is the one who does not risk dying if he drowns.
Yeah.
Right. But
Oh,
Kef, so Kef, you take 14 bludgeoning damage as something invisible bludgeons you.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Whoa, guys. Hold
That-
up.
That was pretty weird.
Hey,
Get
that
it.
wasn't nice. I was writing.
Oh, also you're grappled
Oh, fuck.
and held underwater.
Constrict.
Can I touch anything? I'm gonna flail and see if I can touch something.
You
No.
can flail, yes, but also roll initiative.
Okay. Where's initiative? There it
All
is.
of us seeing this happen.
Hey!
Oh no, Cab.
Quadlish. Oh, I didn't have him selected. Damn it.
Here, I'll roll Quadlish.
I got him.
0. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Rip.
Alright. So, Kef, suddenly some water, like, surrounds you and pulls you under, and you feel like the water itself trying to crush the life out of you. And you're held underwater. If you weren't an aquatic creature, this would be very dangerous.
Very dangerous indeed.
Yes. Quadlish, however, is like, oh no!
Oh shit!
Except in deep speech, so it's like,
Scared slurping sounds.
I'm gonna like
yes.
I'm gonna like pan the water with my left hand.
Mm-hmm. The water is like semi-solid.
Semi-solid.
Oh man, it's
Do
super
I see
thick
anything with
water.
my eye?
That's a good question. Let me look at your eye again real quick. So you have
Thick water.
let's see, that is player characters. You have the left hand of secrets, right? Yeah, that doesn't. Left hand of secrets does not let you see invisible things. It just lets you see through things.
Okay.
If
It does
anything, it
the
would make it even
opposite.
more invisible.
Yeah.
Yes, it
I've got
lets
a
you see
hunch.
things that are not.
I've got a hunch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, why are you hurting me in Primordial?
Oh.
Okay.
More back to kill you. Duh, squeezes harder.
All right. Give me a persuasion check. With. Yeah. Okay. It does not release you. It does not cease to grapple you. But it ceases to squeeze you. And Kef, you feel yourself. We are temporarily not in initiative. You feel yourself lifted up out of the water.
Oh.
And you are held in the noodly appendages of this salty water weird.
Hello.
And Kef, as a speaker of Primordial, you know that this type of elemental, while it is capable of understanding your primordial speech, it is incapable of speaking itself. But it is intelligent.
Okay.
It burgles and bubbles and will carry Kef over here and put you down.
Oh.
Wait, I want to
then-
ask you some questions.
It stops its exit and then swashes in front of you.
Okay. So touch my hand once for yes, and touch my hand, and don't touch my hand for no. I'll give you like 6 or 10 seconds to answer each time, if you want to answer.
It touches your hand.
I was really hoping it
Okay.
doesn't touch your hand.
Am I allowed to go over the turtle shell?
It does not touch your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you defend the turtle shell?
It touches your hand.
Are you the only one defending the turtle shell?
It reaches out a hand, or not a hand, but like a noodly appendage of water, and shakes it in front of you.
Huh.
This was
You can
against
roll
our rules.
insight if you'd like.
Sure.
Maybe he's trying to tell you how many.
Oh, maybe.
I neither confirm nor deny that I am the only one here.
Okay.
Hmm.
Would you let a Midas historian exploration team pass?
It does nothing.
Hmm. Huh. Is there any way I can, get by you peacefully?
It touches your hand.
Huh.
Oh.
Is that way with permission from Midas?
It touches your hand.
Gotcha.
Oh
Okay.
dear.
Would I need to show something for permission? I think I got something.
It reaches as if it was going to touch your hand, and then sort of shakes its hand again.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you for answering my questions. You are a very good, water being. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my ship now. My, history, exploration, archaeology ship.
It dives back into the water and becomes invisible.
Huh. Okay.
Alright. Back to the Gilded Goose.
I'm gonna try to dolphin jump up again.
Alright. As you swim closer, the captain calls out, "Are you okay, Kef?"
Ah!
13.
She catches your hand and pulls you on board, and then holds you,
Aw, yeah.
and then baby carries you.
Is she supporting the neck? That's very important for the bee.
Are you okay? It looks like something happened out there. What was that creature?
It was a water rail. Water rail?
A water weird.
Water weird?
Yeah,
Ah.
I was able to communicate.
I've never
it
seen one.
through
I've never seen a
high
water
fives.
weird in salt water before.
Yeah, it's a salty boy.
Maybe we should call him a salt weird.
Well,
And
no,
how do you
not-
reckon we get past this salt weird?
Well,
Well,
apparently
I would
there's-
suggest. I would suggest that we load up our men. She looks at the player characters on the rowboats, and you go out there and you kill it.
That's
That would
one
be-
way, but it also said that we could bring something, which gives it permission. It says
Well,
Midas has
I
to
don't know what
have to let us through.
Well, hear me out.
I think we might be able to
build
show
it.
that we're from Midas if we show them that we have some things.
Well,
I
here's
doubt
the
that.
thing. If we just have his things, we could just be seen as like people who stole his stuff. I think we have to find out like what exactly does his past look like, because then we know what it looks like. I can make a very convincing copy, and I don't want to speak ill of the sea. I don't think water is the most investigative type.
I've already told you what Midas looked like. He's tall, has a long beard, a top hat, and rides a hippo with wings.
Well, I know what he
Right.
looks like, and he's very cool. I'm more talking about like his like official like cool guy symbol that a lot of countries tend to have.
His flag.
The flag of Midas.
Hey Rhea, do you know anything about like deep history stuff?
About Midas?
Yeah.
Well, I know enough that we probably can't convince a water weird of anything in particular.
Well, if he was smart enough to talk to him, he's smart enough to be tricked.
Honestly,
Well,
I
we
think it
have a
might.
very mixed track record with being able to trick the beings of Midas.
I agree.
And none of them have ended poorly.
Ray almost died.
Mm-hmm.
But she did.
It's
I
true.
think that I'm just going to prepare all of my spells, and we are just going to fight this.
Oh,
I
I'll
will
be
have
able
it-
to bust out my Midas disguise one day.
I don't know
Oh,
if
like-
there's only one.
Because yeah, one day we're totally gonna go up and do like the whole which Midas speaks the truth and which Midas tells lies, but the real twist is we both are telling lies.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
that's a very good twist on a classic riddle.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
Bestie, you understand me like no one else does.
Oh. Bestie.
I don't think there's only one.
Which makes it even harder to trick them.
I don't think so. Because I don't think they're like the fish, where they all have like distinct personalities. Like as far as I know, it's just water that moves. Like, how smart do you think the water is? I think Avalon is a smart cookie. She like taps on like towards the bow. I don't think the water in her is as smart. It's like saying my heart's smart.
I think that we should probably be cautious.
I mean, do you think I just go in doing my ruses, my tricks, my shenanigans with reckless abandon? You don't think I think of the idea of like, oh shit, I'm making caught, I have to run the fuck away?
Yes, I do think that.
Well, I'm sorry to hear.
Seth stares at Rosie.
Rosie stares back.
They are now engaged in a staring contest.
No, yeah, no, basically, it's like...
The captain is very
I don't know if
uncomfortable.
anyone else has this with their pets, but I know I do that with dogs. They look at me and it's like, alright, I'll look at you then. Until, like, the dog looks away, like, I guess we're done.
Quadlish joins in.
That's no fair. He has too
Bubble
many
joins
eyes.
in. It's a staring arms race. It lasts uncomfortably long before either Rhea or the captain interrupts us.
Right. So, Captain speaking. This is all very well and good. If you have some, I don't know, key or pass or password or something that will get you past this water weird, then use it. Otherwise,
we have the
Otherwise-
real ass key,
the key to the vault, yes?
but
I think if we
you know
bring
what
the
we
ship a
could-
little
you know
closer.
what I could do?
You want
I
I
can
should
make
hit
it-
it with a ballista bolt?
No, baby.
We could strafe it, but you guys will have to cause it to pop up above the surface. Can't hit it when it's underwater. I'm sorry, the captain's just going to continuously suggest violence.
I think if we
She is a
show-
pirate captain, and she has a pirate ship, so, you know,
I think
when
we
you
show
all
the
you have is a
water
hammer.
worms.
every problem looks like a no.
Yeah.
I think we can show the water.
So she's a
worms
very
that
very
that's
strong,
Midas.
muscular battle mommy.
Rhea is also a strong, muscular battle mommy, and she wants to fight this thing.
Rosie, meanwhile, is
You
like,
get
but
it.
what if we make the water look dumb?
Oh dear.
Let's see.
We know what Midas looks like. Does anybody actually know other than my idea of him in my head?
Shall I just get into the robot myself?
I don't think so.
Fine, we can fight the water worms, whatever they're called.
Thank you.
Don't
But
worry.
let's
Once
use the
once
ship
we
that's
find
got,
an
like,
accurate description of Midas, I can get
boats.
to work on my
No,
trickery.
wait, I can't wait till we go into this dungeon. Jamie goes, And you find a picture of Midas, and all of us,
And finally, I immediately bust out my disguise kit.
Rosie picks us up to prepare a disguise cell.
Oh my god.
We will both become Midas.
We will both become Midas. Rosie had to put on her best. We had to put on our best Midas voice. What do you think Midas sounds like?
Probably, I don't know, like some rich asshole that I talked to once.
Oh yeah. I haven't met a lot of rich assholes. I've just met assholes who think they have money.
Ah.
Because the only
And then
rich
you
people
and then
I
you
know
rob
are-
them of all of their money.
I don't know if I've taken all their money. Well, as far as I know, I have.
Just enough.
All right. Kef, are you going to ride in one of the boats, or are you going to swim because you can swim?
You know.
I'm gonna ride in the boat.
For now.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, since there's just 10 minutes left in our scheduled time, and I know Zed needs to go at a particular time today, I think this is a good spot to end. So next time,
Yes.
you'll be in your boats, and you'll meet this water weird, and you will do whatever it is you're going to do about this water weird.
Yeah,
yeah.
some weird stuff to the water weird.
Alright.
I mean, as long as we keep it Twitch friendly, you can do as weird of stuff as you like.
I'm gonna
You
drink
can
it.
touch people's chests, as long as you use it to specifically see through their chest.
Date it? Yes.
Date it?
Mhm.
Not impossible. It is an elemental. It doesn't really have a concept of like
No, I don't.
sex
no,
and
no,
romance,
I-
so I
But
don't really know.
Consider,
but
I play
theoretically-
I play a very sexy ballad for it, and I seduce the water weird.
Oh, wait, well, hear me out.
interesting
Make the water weird
play.
fanatic.
Let's see how it works.
You maybe make the water weird like a fan of yours, maybe.
Yeah.
Wait, Rhea can do that! Cause she's the Silverlight, she's tied to the moon, she can turn the tides!
No, I don't think you're that far to Silver Light yet.
To be
Okay, yeah, I know.
fair, To be fair, I do have plus 10 performance.
Yeah. But hear me
So
out,
I-
Rhea. Imagine when you have control water. You just be like, no.
Does control water just let you, like, puff it
Control
around
water has
weird?
many abilities. One of them is to part the Red Sea.
Oh!
Like, control water is basically, I want to split the Red Sea. I want things to flood. I want a wave to show up. I want a whirlpool to show up. Like, literally, it's you control a big ass area of water and can do shit about it.
Oh, fuck! Wow. Alright, that's
It's a level
broken.
4 spell, and it's pretty choice if it's in a good environment for it.
Definitely.
Yeah, the it's pretty strong, but it's very limited by the need for there to be water to control.
Yes.
A
So-
lot of water.
Yeah, like, because it only really works if there's, like, a large body of water. I've seen it kind of used to moderate success in one high-level game I was playing in where the cleric cast it on to create, like, a whirlpool while we were being pursued by cyber gnolls through a swamp.
Mm.
Oh!
See, I've used it with my Necromancer.
It, like,
a few
slowed them
times,
down a
but-
little. It was alright. It would have been
Yeah.
a lot more effective if they didn't have cyber legs. That let them, like,
I know for
Um,
me, it's been used for me because I know
dash
the
is a
setting of my
bonus action.
Necromancer is, like
Or
the
something
center
like
of the continent to like one of the major dungeons in the setting has like
Mhm.
it's just a big mass of water. It's like a lake going into like at sort of the end of a river. So like it's been useful there. So like it's very situational of like, yeah, no, if you're in the water area, this is superb. But yeah.
Yeah.
But I have just washed minions out into the sea with it before. So there's like no minions, only boss.
alright. So,
More cake.
before we go, I do want to have a quick talk about when our next session is going to be. Because our next
Ooh.
session would be on the 27th. But Zed is not able to join us.
Mhm.
So the tentative suggestion I had was that maybe we would push it back a week, and we would play on the 3rd.
Yeah, we could.
I mean, if we're gonna have
Good.
Muppet Session next week, I think that's a fair trade-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I was also gonna say, I mean, I'm fine with doing it next Monday if that
Mhm.
also.
I
would
mean, I
work.
have the dungeon prepped, so I could do it next Monday, no problem. If if the 20th works.
Does the 20th
Like
work
that
for
works for me.
everyone
I'm
else?
fine with either. I'm fine with either just pushing it back a week or playing next week. I just didn't know if playing next week worked for everyone.
I am free next week, so I could.
Zed?
I'm free next week.
Okay.
Well, next week the Muppet Session is on the 22nd,
Mm-hmm.
which is
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can do it. Yeah, because I know I can't do Tuesday.
Right, but you could do a Monday.
I think I could do Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone
Deeves,
actually can do.
Deeves, does Monday work for you, or next Monday?
Yeah, I can make it work.
That's
Okay.
sweet.
Then the only one we gotta ask is Gallon. But we'll talk to him.
Yes.
Cool.
All right. So tentatively, next session is next week on the 20th. Also, as you may have heard, if those of you who are listening in chat, we're gonna be doing a Christmas special. The tentative date for that, or the rapidly becoming less tentative and more solid date for that is the 22nd. I don't know exactly what time it'll be. Maybe this time slot? Question mark?
Yeah.
Don't hold me to that. But yes, and it will be a Muppet Christmas special. Not this exact group of players, although Vivian, Pan, and Lux will be in there. But also 2 other players who play in my other campaigns will be joining us for that session as
If
well.
I think Balin's player is in it. I think that might be something Drew would recognize.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Phelan will be there. Phelan's player. I mean.
No.
No?
Phelan's not.
No, wrong.
Yeah, no,
Um,
Phelan's
I'm
not gonna be
wrong.
there.
I am incorrect.
It is Maneri, who is in the chat right now. Hello.
Hello.
And
I'm
Jackson,
very-
who plays Yurov, who, I mean, that
Oh,
means nothing to
Yurov, yes.
everyone. Yeah, that means
okay.
nothing to everyone in chat, but that does mean
I
something.
know
to
Yurov. Yurov is a
some
funny
kid.
skeleton man. He's wonderful.
Yes, he's a funny skeleton
heard.
man. But
He-
in this one, he will not be a
basically-
funny skeleton man. He will be a very good Muppet nerd boy.
Yeah. I will just say, because this is actually a detail I can confirm because it's happened, Yurov basically did save Rhea's life, so, like, I like that guy.
Good for
He
him.
is a good skeleton. He's
Yes.
a good skeleton man.
Skeleton.
I mean, he's evil as his heart. Had he had one, would be as black as coal.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when it rots a lot. You know, it doesn't have any
But,
blood to circulate, so
I guess I don't know. Evil. He's certainly evil
is
tolerant.
subjective.
He's certainly evil
He-
tolerant, and he wants to destroy civilization. So you know.
he's like he's an enabler. He's like an enabler.
Well, who doesn't want to destroy civilization?
To be fair, he makes
Doesn't
to be fair,
evil.
like, you know, in his he wants to destroy civilization so he can return it to a better. Okay, he's like an anarcho-primitivist, so like he's like halfway there, right? He's got the anarcho part right, but like
Return
Hear
to
me out.
monkey.
Would
Yeah.
he like be in a big rant about like how society should fall apart, and then his anarchy side would fall out and be like, oh no, my anarchy side.
he is a funny
Anarchy
skeleton.
symbol.
He is a funny skeleton man, so probably.
You don't understand. All of civilization has only brought about pain and suffering. We need to return to a simpler time. A time when we would all just sit around the campfire waiting for soup to boil. Oh no, my anarchy symbol.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so those are all next week. Also, I haven't done a bedtime stories with KB stream in a very long time. Because there wasn't anyone watching. But I want to do a stream on Christmas Eve, reading some Christmas stories. I might, like, commit myself to a long one and read A Christmas Carol on
Ooh.
stream.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. So that'll be Christmas Eve. So I'm gonna be streaming a lot next week. 3 streams. That's more than
Hell
I
yeah.
have been doing. All right. Well, let's see. With that, we are done. So I am going to.
Hey, that bird duck's live with that Nuzlocke. I know.
Yes.
I know she's in a very rough spot because apparently last stream, after fighting Maylene, her only survivor was a Shellos known as Crimes.
Oh no! I didn't know that. Holy shit!
I like Nyburb Duck, and I wish their channel well, but I want to support my friend Thunderbird Prime.
All right.
Because Thunderbird Prime was like the first person to ever watch my streams, and
okay.
he is streaming Pokemon Fire Red right now.
Very good.
So we're gonna go, and if you are subbed to my channel, spam my wave emote in the chat. If you are not, then just spam what you got, I guess. All right, so we're gonna go raid Thunderbird.
Oh fuck, their icon looks like a fucking Power Ranger.
Oh yeah, they're a Sentai themed VTuber.
Huh?
Yeah, they're off-duty Sentai hero streaming games.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So, everybody, you guys have a great night, and we're gonna raid now.
All right. Thank you.
Oh wow, he is Zapdos wild. Anyway, I'm hopping over to Nightbird Ducks.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna try to bring everyone to the mirror.
Oh, hey!
Could be fun.
Thanks for the raid, KB Angel. Welcome, raiders.
right.
Thank you, KB Angel, for the raid. Let's do a
because
shout out.
wait, is this a stream?